start with you, man. Yeah, Sanapai.
Uh, yeah, no, my name is Mark and this is Wanjiru and we appreciate you having us on here, Vo.
Yeah.
We just I came to Kenya because I was going through a lot in America and I felt like it was impossible to find anybody and I finally went on a Hinge account, a
Wow.
dating app, and I met Wanjiru.
Wow.
But remember, the only reason she got the Hinge app was because she was in America a
Right.
couple of years ago. And
Right.
yeah, she downloaded it when she was hanging out with her friends. There's a very famous interracial couple too that's
Right.
in America. But yeah, and she downloaded it. So normally all these girls are asking her if they could download the app too, and they can't really download it when they're in Kenya.
Yeah.
Right.
This app is not available, but she downloaded it when she was in America. So when she went to Kenya, she already had the app, and then
So-
she just opened it up, and I just matched with her. And then now I just so happened that I'm going through a big, we already know I'm going through a big divorce breakup, right?
Crazy.
So yeah, and that kind of like led me to make some decisions to actually like sell my building, and I want to pursue a life here.
Well,
I mean,
Wanjiru.
I could have a life
Hey,
there too. Yeah,
hold on. You sold your building. You sold your cars. You gave up everything in America to go and settle with your love in Kenya.
like so. God, I'm still in the process of it. I'm still in the process of it.
Okay. We're gonna get into that. Let me give one Jiro. Why Jiro? Why why Jiro? Why Jiro? Okay.
Wanjiru.
Why
That's
Jiro?
the name.
Hey, now finally I meet you. Finally. Introduce yourself, man.
Well, I would like to
yourself.
say hi, guys. I see there's some of my people because I was on live a couple minutes ago. So
Okay.
I want to say hi to my people here. I can see they're coming in. It's so nice to see you guys. My name is Wanjiru and I'm just so excited. Mark has been telling me about the Vote TV, and I've been like, okay, we're going to go live when you get back to the country. We're going to go live when you get back to the country. So now that he's here, I was like, oh, okay, let's go on live. Let's see this guy. I want to meet you. It's such a pleasure to meet you, sir.
So, by the way, Mark, let me just give you a quick disclaimer. Wanjiru is my auntie. I have an auntie in our family who's called Wanjiru. Okay.
Oh, Gado, Nyigemono.
Hey, already, because here it is going down today. And
Yeah, it is.
this is actually, I'm actually calling, this should be like the love story of the year. This is like the love story of the year. This is like the love story of the year. Huh? Okay. So, and we're going to take this in beats. And I'm going to, I've opened up the platform for you guys. Question is, Mark, you're in Kenya right now.
Yes,
Good.
Nairobi. Yes.
Wanjiru, you were in the US before.
Yes, I was in the US before. I went to Chicago. I've been to Texas. Yeah.
Oh, you are in Texas, or like my Madame DP Faye will say, Texas. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody call Faye, please. But you didn't meet Mark in America.
No, I didn't. I met Mark on Hinge. So I got the app. The funniest part is that my friends are like, when I went there, I was in Chicago and I put in my location as Chicago, but I left the country since I wasn't using the app when I was in America. But once I left America and I came to Kenya, I was like, okay, let me just use Hinge for a second. So I used Hinge when I was in the country and I set up my location to be Chicago.
Yes.
And that's when we matched and he asked me.
Okay. Well, yes, I think the relatives are calling and saying, I see you on OTV right now, and
Yeah, most definitely, yeah.
Mark, you haven't sent us the Christmas gift yet.
What do you
You're
mean?
waiting for that impression. You haven't played the dog yet, Mark.
Oh, okay. I was introduced already
Yeah.
to the Kikuyu tribe in front of her father, no women allowed, and I had some elders from the Kikuyu tribe.
Okay.
And I had to pay some money in an envelope, a donation,
So we are
and they
clear.
had to see.
So we are clear.
What was that?
So we are clear.
Asha,
Everything.
Asha, but no, not yet because
Mutine keti yeah, not
Asha,
completely.
okire kugeithia mami. Koguo ndari ararehe cia kuhanda ithigi. Ithigi
Oh,
tire hande bado.
Ah,
Ithigi no nginya hande.
very interesting. Very interesting. Now, so let's go back
Yeah.
here.
So
Yeah.
So for those who are asking, the app Wanjiru is talking about is a dating app. Okay.
yeah.
And the thing is, let me just explain and trying to make people understand. This app, when you're in Kenya, you cannot download it. But
No, you cannot download
you
Hinge
cannot download,
in the
right?
country. No.
But while you're in America, you had the app, and then you're like, let me hop on this app and see what I'm gonna get.
Yeah, and yeah.
And you matched.
That's when we matched.
What was your first reaction?
He actually texted me and said, "You are very beautiful."
I
didn't say just hi. I said, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful." I think something like that.
Mark, Mark, you're dating. She's from my tribe, so I gotta say we got the finest.
We're family.
Yeah.
Okay, so he says, "Wow, you're beautiful," and then how did it go from there?
Well, I said, "Oh, thank you very much," and he said, "Well, if you want to talk, maybe we can talk sometime because I'm very interested to know about you." And I said, the first conversation we had told me the kind of person he is. So I was like, well, sure, I would like that. And he said, can I get your number? And I sent him my number because I wasn't that much into the Hinge app. I wasn't like texting a lot. So I just gave him my number because I knew I'm in Kenya, I might disappear any minute.
Wow. You gave back the number, and
Yeah.
then he didn't give up, and then he followed up with a phone call.
Yeah, he called me. He called me first. He called me several times.
He called you first. So
He called me
I wanna
first
hear
several
what-
times, but I didn't pick up.
Okay, so we're gonna go back and forth. So Mark, what did you tell Wanjiru when you
Well, what I
that
did was
conversation?
originally, from what I remember, is when I asked her for her number, I really originally wanted to see if she wanted to video call or if
Yes.
she wanted to meet in person.
Yes.
And because she wrote Lincoln Square in Chicago is her location,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
That means that she had to, I thought that she's close to me, and I thought maybe we could meet in person.
Right.
But it turned out she's in Nairobi, and I didn't even know where Nairobi was at the beginning. So I'm like, oh my God. So yeah, but that was before our first video call. She said, before we continue this, I need to tell you something. I'm not in Lincoln Square.
Right.
I'm in Nairobi. And I had to go and Google where's Nairobi. I thought it was Egypt. I thought it sounds like it was Egypt for me. I thought it was Nairobi, Egypt. And that was not the case. So
let me ask you a question, Mark. When
Yeah.
you are like, okay, she's not in Chicago, she's in a different continent, okay? Did you go like, this could be like, this could be like a scam? She's not serious.
You know what it was? I was lucky enough to have been looking at a website called like White Men, like an Instagram page that was like White Men Dating Black Women Club or something.
Okay.
And there was already a lot of interracial couples
Right.
that did this. So this kind of didn't scare me so much. I thought that I have to like vet her, watch her, see how she behaves to see if it's real or not. But it
Okay.
started with video chatting because a
Okay,
lot
so
of
that
people I
video
hear would
chat.
just, yeah.
Right.
But nowadays there's like fake video chats, like you could hide your face and stuff.
Oh yeah,
But
they
no,
do that.
that's
They do that. They be hiding their faces. They actually these days sometimes they even use AI and they put like fake voices. So it's
Yeah.
But I understand. But here you are.
celebrities.
Here you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's-
Wanjiru, go on out there.
Yeah.
Are we together?
But not radhi nadale.
Not radhi rabere. So
Not radhoga.
now, did you at the beginning go like, this is something we're gonna look into as serious, living in two different worlds, or you are like, let's just see how it's gonna go?
Her or me?
Both of y'all. So she goes first. And
I
then Who
You
goes
go
first?
first. Go first.
You.
Well, at first, I was very okay. I was very okay with us doing the long distance type of thing, but the thing was, I didn't know how he would take it. It was something that I think he has never done before because he told me, "Oh my God, I've never been in any long distance relationship." So I thought, okay, this is just going to be like, okay, I don't think I can do any long distance relationship, which is okay because some people cannot handle long distance relationship. They want their girlfriends to be there for them. They want this, they want to have a partner there that they
Right.
can reach very easily.
Right.
Yeah, so I was very ready. If you would say something like that, I would be like, well, that's okay. At least we try, you know. But the first conversation that I had with him made me know that he was actually what I was looking for because he was very polite, he was very calm, he was
Wow.
very sweet, the way he was talking, and that was amazing. It was really amazing. Started talking about the virtual dates. Let's go on a virtual date. And I said, yes, why not?
Wow. So Wanjiru, that first conversation you had, you were like, yo, this could be something.
Yes, the first time I talked to him, he was very excited. I talked to him. The first conversation we had was on video call, and he was so excited. He said, "I'm working right now. I will call you." And so he's so happy, and I felt like, you know what, this is really good. Okay, I think this is really it.
Well. And for those who are watching this show today, remember, this is a very unique show on VOTV. This is a VOTV Love podcast. And we have an amazing couple. This is Mark. This is Wanjiru. They're both in Kenya. Mark used to be in the USA. He came to VOTV a couple of weeks ago, and he told me, VOTV, I'm leaving America to go and see and settle with my love in Kenya. Now, Mr. Marquis, let's come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
That first conversation, you were excited. She's saying you are excited. Describe that moment.
I mean, man, I was excited because you know what? I told you, like, I've been having such a hard time finding women in America that, I mean, I know my type is black women. You know, that's like my number one type of woman. So I already knew that.
Hey,
but
hey, okay. Hey, that's good, Jack. Okay. That's right. You like them chocolate. You like them chocolate. I'm feeling you. Right. Okay.
Yeah, but the problem, but the problem was in America, there's like a problem with the dating culture to some degree. So I had, I matched people and stuff, and just nothing worked. You know what I mean? And so it was like kind of like I when I started going on the Instagram page, the other Instagram page, I said it's called that White Men Dating Black Women Club. I saw a lot of interracial couples, a lot of women that were from Africa dating men from America, and the respect they had for relationships was totally different. So when it kind of scared me at first when I found out that she's in Nairobi, but then when I just thought about it really quickly, but I was already exposed to it. So to me, it was almost like I might have hit a gold mine with my type of girl. Yeah, and the looks and the personality and what her beliefs are and everything at once, because I went on her Instagram page. I got her Instagram page, all these other things too. And I saw these things kind of before I made my decision about her, and like everything, her personality shined through. Like it's like she's religious and like all these things that I like, that I could trust in a relationship, was all package deal here. Whereas in America, you're always missing this or that or this. A lot of things are missing. It's not enough to be happy about. So when I saw the whole package with her, I was like, wow.
So that's why you were excited. That's why you were excited.
I was like, this is and then she's got like the face, the personality, the body, everything, the height, the music, everything that she listened, liked, and like everything was like,
Breathe in, Mark. Breathe in, Mark. Cause you got water. Y'all got water.
They got those containers, those like machines that dispose water here. I gotta get some probably. I actually probably have to get some here. Yeah.
So Mark, you're saying Wanjiru was a full package. Now check this out. You never heard the so she said I'm in Nairobi. You never even heard the word Nairobi before. So you had to go and research.
Never. Okay, so I'm 39 years old. I don't care about saying that. I'm 39 and I haven't been on an airplane since I was 17 years old.
Wow.
And I was in Rome, Italy. I'm from Poland too. My parents are born in Poland, so I'm 100% Polish. But I'm immigrated. Like if my parents immigrated to America, I'm born in the USA. Yeah, but I speak Polish and everything. But like, yeah, I've never been to Nairobi. I've never been to Africa. And then all of a sudden, it's like this like 24-hour trip to go there just to see her for the first time.
Okay, we're gonna get into that. Wanjiru, when did you leave
Yes.
America to go to Kenya?
Well, I left America in 2022.
Okay,
Yes.
like 3 years
Yes.
ago. Okay,
Yes, 3 years ago. Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Was this the first time for you to be in an interracial relationship?
Yes, he's actually my first white man.
So Mark is your first Mzungu. Okay.
Yeah, my first white man.
Okay, clack it. So I'm just trying to look so like, just to make sure that we get that part straight. Now, let me give you just a brief background because Mark was here. And that's when he spoke about you.
Mm-hmm.
Mark was going through a divorce that was it was bad for him.
Yeah.
He actually used the word depression. He said, I was in a state where I was kind of facing depression. And then he meets you and then you light his world up, right?
Yeah.
When he told you that, how did you perceive it?
Well, it felt like God answered his prayers when he was answering my prayers.
So were you praying? Were you in the process of praying for someone at that point?
Well, I wasn't. We can't really say like praying for someone. I was telling God, whoever is planned out for me,
Yeah.
let it be someone that truly knows you,
Yeah.
and someone that actually believes in a family setup.
Yeah.
Because right now finding someone who's family oriented is really hard, and someone who's actually serious, someone who cares about, who has values, is really hard. So I was just telling God, I want someone who has the right values, someone who knows you, someone who prays, someone who just, he's there for the family. And
now
that is what Mark portrayed, because the first time he talked to me, because I was just telling God, I want someone who's going to love me, and I will know, God. When you do it, I will know. And here's the thing: the first time I talked to him, it felt so safe. I didn't
the
have
first
to
time
feel
that
like
first
I have to
the
cry.
first phone conversation.
That first phone call, it made me feel so safe. I felt safe. I felt very secured, and I felt like, I think the search is over, and within a week, I deleted the app.
After that first conversation with Mark,
After that first conversation, I didn't go on the app anymore because we were talking every single time, and I knew, you know what, this is it, God. Like, this is it. And I deleted the app. I was so done.
God damn. Okay. Wow. Well, again, welcome to Vote TV Live Podcast. Today I got the couple of the year, Mark and Wanjiru. And by the way, this is real. Let me tell you something, Wanjiru. I have a friend of mine. She's called Gongeta. She gets married every day on TikTok. Just this past week, she had 6 weddings on TikTok. It's not real.
Oh, wow.
But yours is real.
Ours is real.
Are we together?
I believe true love exists.
Mark, let me also make it very clear for you today that 99% of the audience that's watching the show today, they're all single. Well,
wow.
It's gonna be a long one right here. Mark, you're coming from a divorce. That means you got kids with your ex-wife?
No children.
Okay.
No.
Wanjiru, do you have kids? Were you married?
I have a daughter. No, I was never married. I had a daughter when I was in campus.
Wow.
The last year of campus. Yeah.
So you've never been married. Mark had a wife.
Yeah.
And now you're colliding into these two worlds. The question that I have for you, I'm gonna go with Mark first. When did you make up your mind like, man, I'm going to Kenya for this?
It was almost right after, like, I think I mentioned, like, when I went online on her Instagram, on her social medias, when I went through those social medias. So there was literally within like the first few days, I already knew, I'm like that, because the thing was, because I wasn't with someone really. And I was looking for a while for like a specific type of person, and I kept matching people. I matched with lots of people, like, you know what I mean? But the thing
Right.
is, to actually meet them, to actually follow through with dating, going even on a date with someone, it was
Right.
always like some kind of a problem. And it was a lot of times it was like either like a communication error, like communication problem or something. So it was pretty quick when I saw how she responded. It was like that first conversation with her already. She gave me all her information. Like I already know, like I knew where I could look up her pictures, look up her like what music she
Wow.
used in the background.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was really fast. It was definitely within the next few days. I knew it. And with my business, I'm thankful to God that I was able to have the funds to actually go there
Okay.
because you know what? My ex drained me financially in the
Explain
beginning of my
that,
work.
Mark. Explain that part briefly, because you mentioned you said that your ex, because of the divorce process, was coming for everything. He drained
Yeah, it's
you
because, like
financially.
we had started a building. We purchased a building together, my ex, my mom, and me, because my dad passed away. It was just the three of us, and we purchased a building together. And that building together, like had my business. And what happened is I invested all my money into the business,
Wow.
thinking that my ex is going to be there for me and all that. And then what happened is she just left and she broke up. And then she basically was supposed to be a little bit of like a buffer while in the beginning when I started my business because I drained all my bank accounts into the business. So that's kind of what I mean.
Wow.
And then I didn't have that help. I didn't have that buffer, like the person, just in case in the beginning to get me off my feet, with payments and everything. I didn't have that. So I really had an issue. And then like we had another property together and
Wow.
she ended up forcing the sale of that property. And we had cordially agreed that she'll keep that property and I keep this property. But I didn't know that she got a lot from that property. And I was stuck with this property, but because I didn't sell it immediately, I had no funds for anything. So like I had to like start from scratch with my business, really from scratch. And I had to I couldn't even open my business immediately because there's things like business licenses, all kinds of licenses
Getting
and
up
things you
LLC
need to get.
together, all that state licenses and all that stuff. And by the way, Mark,
Yes.
just a quick, just for the audience, you actually had a bodybuilding, like a gym set up for business, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, and I'm actually right now I'm still in the middle of it's being sold in about a month. I have a buyer for the building and I'm
Okay.
just gonna have my equipment, so I have to decide what to do with it. And I'm probably gonna I might keep I might have a gym in America
Okay.
and in Kenya. I don't know. I might do it both
Are you
ways
guys
because
are you planning of opening a gym in Kenya as now? As for now?
that's what I want to do. I want to open up a gym in Kenya. That's something I really want to do. I love it here. And I actually just did the Mr. Mombasa bodybuilding show a few weeks ago, Mr. 001.
What already? Bruh.
Yeah, I just did it a couple weeks ago.
You already?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get into that. Like it's so much to cover in these, in this conversation. And people have a million questions, and this is just it's a different setup for this show. And as we're about to wind down to 2025, moving on to next year. Wanjiru. Now,
Yes.
this is the most interesting question actually so far. Here you are, you're dating Mark online, you're going back and forth, and you're having the jiggies and talking and talking. When did you tell your parents that you have found a Mzungu in America? Aro, nanyweda. Niraigua ukimwenda. Ngoro yaku niraigua ikienda bodo yo. Are we together?
Well, yeah. Well, when we were still talking on the phone, I told my mom after the first 3 months of us talking on phone.
Wow. What did she say?
Yeah, and I told my mom. Yeah, I told my mom first. The first person I told was my mom. I didn't tell my dad yet because you can't tell your father yet until something happens. So I told my mom, and I was like, I think I met someone. And my mom said, what are you talking about? I said, yeah, I met someone. And at that time, I was like, He is amazing. He's Polish, and my mom was like, okay, maybe I can meet him and say, well, yeah, maybe you can meet him today because he's about to wake up, so maybe you can see him and you can say hi. And after the first 3 months, that's when he met my mom on phone for the first time. But he met my dad the first time the first time he came into the country. That is when he met my father. That night at 3, what time was it? Was it 3 a.m. when we went to Pikimara?
Maybe
Yeah,
something
he met my dad at 3 a.m. in the morning.
so bad time.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
How was that first conversation with Wanjiru's mom on the phone? Because now you're talking on the phone.
It was, I mean, it was a little nervous. I mean, I don't know how they're gonna take me because, when you're dealing with a different country, you have no idea how
Right,
they're gonna take you. Like, they might not like you.
right,
I know I have some tattoos and stuff like that. I was like nervous because
right.
this culture here, I started realizing is very conservative. So now even knowing this after the fact, I'm like, wow, I was just surprised that it was all okay, but she seemed okay. I don't know. I was nervous. I was very scared.
You were scared.
Because it was like
And then
fast
I
too. You know
understand.
what I mean?
I mean, I think it's like,
Yeah.
let me tell you something. Like, I can tell you, like, I never had any problems meeting my girlfriend's parents. I think, like, I'd be like the kind of person who's always, I'm the perfect son-in-law. Like, we just vibe. But there's that, like, okay, what you gonna say? You know what I mean? And I'll just make a very interesting story of and I'm gonna just use this as a commercial break moment. Talk about
Yeah.
interracial dating.
Yeah.
After leaving Kenya, I left high school, went to Germany right away. I left high school, went to the airport straight away. And I remember one of the first girlfriends that I dated. I got here, I was like, yo, all these white women, I gotta get something, man. So let's say, hey, Mark, let's check this out. So I got this girl, and she took me to her house. It's her parents' house. Now I'm like, how am I supposed? Kikuyu tradition, you're not supposed to spend at the parents' house, right? She's like, Nelson, you can stay over here. Okay, now I got so many questions in my mind. Well, so much so what was going on, but it was a big mansion. But the next day, I didn't meet the parents that night. The next day, I wake up in the morning. She's like, "Hey, go downstairs. I'll follow you. Mom made breakfast." So I walk downstairs, and I'm walking downstairs. The mom is in the kitchen. Guess what she was wearing? She was having a bikini on. Now she's here with the titties out. She got the thong all out. I'm like, what is going on? Then she looks at me. She's like, hi. Now she's hugging me. Now she's hugging me. All the titties on my face. Hold up. I don't know why you gotta. I don't know why you gotta. Did you see that? But it's fine. Let's continue. Anyway, that was one of my memorable moments of dating a white woman. Anyway, let's continue. When did you make up your mind, Mark, that you're gonna go to Kenya to meet Wanjiru?
Well, this was like I was like it was literally a few days after I just started talking to her. I already knew I'm gonna go, but I didn't know when. This is the thing that happened. This is the story. I knew I'm gonna eventually go to Kenya, but I
Right.
was a little scared, so I tried to see if she could come to America first. So
Oh,
our original plan,
gotcha.
yeah.
Gotcha.
So the original plan was tourist visa to America,
Right.
and we tried for 2 month visa at first because she was in America before.
Right.
But she got denied.
Shit.
Yeah. But we figured out it was like a name change thing, like with the previous passport, most likely. Well, by accident, we didn't realize this until recently, actually. Because
Yeah.
I guess if you're familiar that in Kenya, you could do a passport before they didn't check your birth certificate. You kind of just applied for it, and whatever
Bro.
name you gave them.
Bro, this is Kenya, bro. This is Kasongo country. Everything is possible in Kenya. Okay. If you
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So before it was like that, but now they're looking at birth certificates. So she used like a slightly different name because of like
Yes.
previous stuff. And then so I think that's why she got denied. And we tried again. So we're like, this doesn't make sense. Why did she get denied? Maybe it was too long, 2 months. So we tried a 2 week visa. But the thing is, between the visas, we're waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks to get the approval.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we're waiting and waiting and waiting for the 2 month one. They said no. And then we wait again for a few weeks to try again for a 2-week one, and they said no again. So that's when I knew for sure. I'm like, I have to go there
Yeah, you have to
next.
make the sacrifice. Now you have to fly to Kenya.
Yeah, like I knew I was gonna eventually go there, but I didn't know what's gonna be. I'm gonna be the first one flying there to see her. So it was a little bit of a process, but but it took like months and months. I don't know, a year. I don't know. It was really long time before I actually was able to fly out. Because then when I chose my flight, I couldn't just fly out there. You
Right.
can't, I didn't want to fly out in a 3-day flight. I needed to give it some time. So when I booked the ticket, it was like another 2 months or
It's a
something like that. It
process.
was like,
It was
yeah,
listen,
so it took a
this whole
while.
thing, and that's why I'm saying, the trials and tribulations of having a long distance relationship. Because actually, you can just give up in the process and be like, man, fuck this shit, man. This is taking too long. Fuck it. I'm done. Do you, Wanjiru, Mark comes to Kenya for the first time.
Yeah.
How was that moment? Because y'all been just online. How was that moment when you guys met at JKIA at the airport?
Oh my God. It was such an emotional moment meeting for the first time, because we were dating online for a year
Yeah.
before meeting.
Yes.
So it was a very long time, and it was very emotional. Finally it happened,
Did you
meeting
guys
someone just like I.
did you guys cry? Like, did you hug each other for like for 72 hours,
Oh,
like Tofana Modoni?
we cried. We cried for hours.
We recorded it, that moment.
Yeah, we cried. We cried so much, and it was such a beautiful moment. And we just wanted to thank God for that beautiful moment, because dating for 1 year and meeting them still and having the same love, even when meeting them for the first time, and still feeling so much in love with them, just doesn't happen that often.
Now, for Mark, you come to Kenya. This is your first time in Kenya now. Now, this is not Chicago. These are not Chi-Town. You know what I mean? This is Kenya. Did you feel the immediate effect of the culture shock, or was it like, man, this is just another place where I'm just in love with?
Yeah, it was immediate culture shock for me. It was like, I'm a big car guy, so automatically it was like the cars were so different, even though Toyotas are around the world.
Right.
Like seeing the Toyotas here, completely different Toyota models, and like right-hand drive. I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes, because the steering wheel is on the right side. Everything is opposite. Yes, that's right.
But immediate staring, I noticed everybody's just looking. This is something that was like very different. Like I felt like everyone was just staring at you. You know what I mean? That's the biggest thing. That's like really like, some people might not like that, become uncomfortable with it, but I was okay with it. It was very nice. The airport was really nice.
Yes.
Like stepping outside with the trees, it was really nice. And just but being greeted by her, she like put on her like outfit, like her best like dress.
She's killing it.
And big, yeah,
bro,
like
she's
she like really
she's,
put it.
she's killing it, bro.
Yeah,
Listen, Wanjiru, do it again. Are we together?
Oh,
Yeah, like it was like what I liked, what I wanted right away. I knew, what, because this is what you worry about.
Right.
When you're first dating someone like that, when you first meet somebody, you don't know if they're gonna really look the way they look, act the way they act in person. You know if they're taller or shorter, like
and we got filters these days. They be faking it. They be faking it with filters and all this shit. Especially on Instagram. Listen. Yes. So, but you are like, man, this is it. This is right here is the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta welcome Mark and his, should I say, wife, fiance, or how should I call this?
However you want to call it.
Okay, Mark and his wife, Wanjiru. Let's take a quick commercial break. Let's get it right here on Vote TV Primetime Show. Let's get it. Y'all can, Mark's got some moves. We're not bust a move. One more time. People tap to the screen. Come on, right here. Take Take a drink.
Tap the screen.
Hey.
Tap the lights. Tap the lights.
Alafu. Alafu.
I love the music. Here. They play this in the gym.
Hey. Hey.
Yes.
Go by Super. Right here for TV. Let's get it. Let's get it. Slide. Back in.
Lights. 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 There you go.
Go by Super. Clap. Clap.
Water.
Clap it. And Ati. By the way, Happy New Year. We got 2 more days.
Happy New Year.
We got 2 more days. Check. Thank you. Get that water.
Water.
Dollar. Let's start with 2026. $20. Wow. Alpha Sassy.
Yeah. There's.
You got Mark. You got Wanjiru. Wanjiru.
Over
Let's
here.
get it. Back it. Yeah. 2026. Let's get it. So much to break. Hey. Okay. Walipatana online now. I'll see you. Alafu. Wanjiru akidondosa kishenzi. Alafu. Baka kasema. Lilesh, I see you. Let's get it. 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 Hey. Alafu.
Yeah. Wanjiru was speaking.
Whoa. Mark. In yako Mark. This is for you.
Nothing.
What?
Dio.
Boom.
Welcome. Mark and Wanjiru right here on Vote TV Primetime Show, man. This is a Vote TV Live podcast. And I'm telling you, today we have a lot of questions in the comment section. Kuna maswali mingi huku chini, maswali ni mingi. Mark, have you learned some Swahili in the process? How is your Swahili going on?
I learned a lot of like a couple words. I learn words, so I kind of go around and I kind of understand it, but I don't understand how to structure sentences quite well. But I could definitely do words.
Like
you know what I mean? I'm like,
drop something.
Like I'll go like, kuku and nyama is good for misuli. You know?
Hey. What the hell? What the hell are you doing? And have you learned some Kikuyu words?
Eterere.
Not radio. Aterere. Yes.
Oh my
Not radio. Clack. Oh yes. Today is Vote TV Love Podcast. Love to find waigora kwafa. Sipatwi kubu, sipatwi raba. Today's Love Podcast, jameni. Leo tupumue. Now, Wanjiru, Mark comes to Kenya. Did your friends think you're crazy? Did you have like some friends who are like, you've lost your mind?
Well, yeah, especially when they hear you're dating a man that you just met online.
Right.
Because my friends pretty much they weren't used to that. So
Right.
they were like, what? How can you believe him? You know, like you just met him online. I don't think it's going to work out, you know?
Right. Yeah, we got love energy in the building. Shout out to Mama La Mama. Let's get it.
I'm so happy because I have friends also that met online and they're in a very good relationship. Some of them are very famous in Kenya.
Okay.
And it was really, really good for me because they were encouraging me. Because it's not easy. Yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard to date someone that in a different country.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you had some people that were successful through online dating and they were encouraging you like, yo, nice.
Yeah, because
nice.
My friends there's a friend of mine that is very famous on TikTok and she is married 5 years now and they met online. So that was really, she kept telling me, you know what, just keep doing it. Yeah.
did what was it like? Let me give you an example. Like here, like do when you're walking in the streets with Mark, for example, right? Here you are, Mark Mzungu. Mark is holding your hand, and you're just walking through Nairobi or whatever you're going. Do people stop and look at you like, look at this? What's the perception from the society?
Well, every single time we walk, even now, every single time we have to go somewhere, we get those stairs.
Oh.
And sometimes they're not the kind of stairs.
Why,
They're
Mark?
not the kind of stairs.
Mark is like, oh,
Yeah.
There's women. I'm holding her hand. And there's women coming up to me, and they go like on the other side, and they're like, wow, I like you, I like this, and I'm like, oh, I'm with her, and they're like, I don't care, I like this, we could share or something. I'm like, and then there's women like, well, we're in the gym. Yeah, we were in the gym at like Zeal Fitness. If you know of Zeal Fitness in Nairobi, it's a very fancy gym.
yeah.
There was like a trainer girl there. But look, she comes up to her when I'm not around, and she's like, oh, you think you're all that or something? Like, yeah, and then I went to do a show in Mombasa, the bodybuilding show. It was like 2 weeks ago or something. We went to some club called Casablanca.
For some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know what that
has
club
been there for a
was.
long time, bro.
You know, okay, so
I used to go there back in the day. Every time I go to Kenya, I go to Casablanca, bro. Now you're bringing back some memories.
Crazy.
Well, we walked in there, and like the whole club just stopped. All the women just started staring at us. It was the wildest thing. Like, I've never experienced something like that. Then I'm like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I gotta go to the bathroom. I tell her I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom. And then when I'm walking out of the bathroom, it's like down the hallway, I see her. She like went to follow me. But before that, there's like another woman, and she turns her head and she sees me come out of the bathroom, and she goes like, oh my God. And then I'm like, wow. And then she's like, hi. And then she runs up to me, grabs my hand, and pulls me away. And then like, we go back into the club. I'm in the club. I start dancing with her.
Right.
And then she gets like kind of weird. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, it's because the other girls that girl and her friend followed me out. And then all of a sudden, she's like, we gotta go. So she grabs me. We were only in there for like a few minutes. She drags me out of there like, we gotta go. And as we're leaving, there's some girl puts her arm on my shoulder and like does this again. The same girl, I think. And I'm like, this is out of control. Yeah, it's wild. It's just that's
so basically, Wanjiru is like Wanjiru becomes your bodyguard now.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is now. Yeah, it's just really, I feel that I hear different stories from different people.
Yeah.
About this, but this is what I get, and even on the TikTok,
yes,
it's insane. There's women that send out phone numbers like constantly from Kenya.
Wanjiru.
Like it's constant.
How is that for you?
Well, I tell him, don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Like, they can keep texting, but don't mess it up. Like, you came a long way, baby.
you say don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Hey, Mom, don't mess it up, bro. You came a long way. Hey, should I put my glasses back on? I'm gonna put my glasses back on. Hey, listen, hey, Maki. Hey, don't mess it up, man. Should I put my glasses back on? Don't mess it up, Mom. We came a long way, bro. We came a long way. But now you have to go and meet the parents now. You have to go to Wanjiru's home and meet the wazee, like we say, Aduri, Akema, right? Ma, tell us how that was when you went to the village.
Oh, it was a little nervous. I was a little nervous, but everything was seeming okay. But we ended up going. Was it the first day we went to church too, right? Or that was the first.
We went to church first because apparently my mom and dad are in the ministry, so I had to take him to church.
So we went to church, and I went to her dad is the pastor of a church that's kind of like off the grid in the village where there's like never had a Mzungu.
So your father is a pastor.
Yes, I'm a pastor's kid.
You're a pastor's kid.
Yeah.
Mark, we have something in common. So my ex-wife, her dad is a pastor too, is a reverend.
There you go. Yeah, well, that's a different
So you
world.
go to church.
That's actually.
Okay, go ahead, go ahead. You keep cooking, bro. Keep cooking.
But that's what one of the first things I liked about her is that made me feel comfortable with her.
Wow.
But I go into this church, and everything is in Swahili, right? Or unless it's Kikuyu, I don't even know. But I can't understand anything. But I'm sitting there in church, and all of a sudden, she grabs like her father is on stage out in front of church,
On the
and he's
pulpit.
like says something on a microphone,
Right.
and then she grabs my hand. She's like, "Here, come with me. We gotta go up." I'm like, "What do you mean we gotta go up?" And she pulls me to the front, and then in front of the whole congregation, she's like, "You have to introduce yourself and why you're here." And I'm like, "You didn't tell me this.
Yeah.
I didn't know."
Yeah.
So then I take the microphone and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Mark. I'm from Chicago, and I came for Wanjiru, and I fell in love with her, and I want to be with Wanjiru." And then everyone just started clapping. Everybody. So and then like she said who she is, but then it was my turn, and that's what I said. I didn't know what else to do. And everybody started clapping,
Right.
and like yelling, yeah, so I introduced myself to the whole congregation of her father's church.
Right. And then from there,
we went to church. Oh, from there, we went back to her home, which wasn't far for her parents' home.
yes.
And then there was a conversation that she was distraught about. I didn't know what was going on, so she got called to the kitchen. And then when she came out of the kitchen, her demeanor, she changed. And I'm like, "What's wrong?" She's like, "We have to talk about something."
I don't.
And I'm like, "What do you mean we have to talk about something?" "Okay, let's talk about it." She's like, "We could talk about it in a few days. We don't have to talk about it now because we just stopped by to say hi to her parents and everything." And I'm like, you can talk to me about it. I'm okay. And she's like, "Yeah, but I don't know if you want to talk about this." And as we're leaving, I'm like, "What's going on?" And she goes like, "Well, since we're like in an Airbnb together, because I came and I ordered an Airbnb. I couldn't stay at her house."
Right.
Her mom told her something like, "You can't, in a Gikuyu tribe, you can't just go off and be at an Airbnb with another man that's not been like introduced to the Gikuyu tribe," or something like that. So she's like, she wanted me to, introduce.
Clock it.
So I'm like, "Okay." She's like, "Well, we need to formally introduce you to the tribe." And I'm like, "How does that work?" She's like, "Well, all the women leave,
Okay.
and the father's there, and he brings some elders from the tribe, and then they ask you questions. So what are my intentions with her?"
What did he say?
So I'm like, "Okay, we could do that." And then she's like, "Really? Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then she's like, "Let's plan it." And she's like, a few days later, we made it like an appointment for this day.
Right.
And I showed up in her parents' house, and the women left. The only thing the women came for is to like bring out some food for the men. And then and we washed our hands. The first time I experienced the pot. Where
Yes.
the woman brings out the pot
Yes.
and you wash your hands.
Wash your hands.
Yeah.
Right.
I was like,
by
it's
the way,
warm,
it's
it's
a very
nice. I
beautiful
was like, wow,
tradition.
this is nice.
It's a very beautiful tradition. It's a very beautiful Kikuyu tradition. By the way, I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful tradition. Wow.
Yeah, and then they left. The women left, and they started asking about who I am. I started talking to them about my gym, how I like working out. I like working on cars for fun, like vintage cars and everything like that.
Yes.
And they were talking about themselves, how one of them had like a vintage car themselves, and we had all this conversation. And after like an hour of just normal talk, they started asking me like, what are my intentions with Wanjiru?
What did you say?
And I said I'm looking for something real, and I feel that this is a real person that could actually give me a real love and everything, versus others were like, I don't want to put down anybody else, but it's like, this was, nothing else was feeling real, nothing else was serious, and I think that this felt serious, and I'm looking for something good and serious and a good person to me, and I could have a chance to be a good person to them. And they were like, "Mark, we thought about it, and we accept you into the Kikuyu tribe."
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I give him like,
Got it.
yeah, envelope, yeah.
Got it.
I had some money in the envelope. I had to like give like an offering. They told me we talked about it, how that works, and she put some money in an envelope and give it to the one guy, to the elder, and I did, and it's just that's kind of where it went. And then that, so I'm assuming they accepted me, like they said that I'm kind of part Kikuyu now. I don't know.
Did
That's kind of
they
what
give you? Did they give you a Kikuyu name?
No, because I think that's the Ratio. That's next level. That's
Oh,
like
for the
that's
ratio.
this is yeah. This is introduction. This is like
Right,
before that.
right. But then, Wanjiru, let me say something, Wanjiru and Mark. Thank you actually, Mark, for taking your time to explain in details what you had to do when you met the parents and the process. Because I can tell you something, there are some women who are here who are very confused, and I can tell you why. Because they got 6 children and they never went through any of this. They got 6 children with 6 different baby daddies, and they never went through this process. I don't. Yes, I can feel your pain in the comment section. So this is how we do things. They're like, what? Men do this? This is the process? Yes, they are right here. 6 children and 7 baby daddies. Now, you made a very bold decision, Mark, to leave America and go to Kenya for Wanjiru. You are in Kenya now.
Almost 3 months already. Like my whole
3 months
business
already,
is just
huh?
been kind of like just kind of
3
like
months already. 3 months
almost 3
already.
months so far. Yeah.
Do you have a date? Have you planned the date for Horacio Wanjiru? And by the way, now I know that Wanjiru is a pastor's daughter.
Yeah. Well, we are planning to do it sometime next year.
Wow.
Yeah.
The other thing I want to mention, and this actually it's an interesting thing to look into. You're coming from 2 very different cultures. Mark was born in Poland. The parents are Polish.
Oh, America.
You're born in America, but the parents are Polish. Wanjiru being a Kikuyu, but she was in America. Mark having been married, was it 12 years? I think I have good memory. 12 years? Was it 12 years?
Oh, it was longer.
No, was
It was
it?
even longer.
Was longer,
It
right?
was like something like 16,
16 years. 16 years. He said,
Something like that. Yeah.
married for 16 years. You went through a freaking tough divorce. Divorces, they suck. The divorce process in America sucks, Wanjiru. And if you don't know about it, divorce process in America sucks. Mark didn't have any kids. Wanjiru, you have a child.
Yeah, I have a daughter. My daughter is 6 years old.
A 6-year-old daughter.
Yes.
What was the process of you telling your daughter you have someone new coming into your life, and how has she perceived that so far?
You know, the best thing first, let me first start with like, just my daughter has never been introduced to anyone. I never allowed my daughter to see me dating anyone, so my daughter never got introduced to anyone in her life.
Right.
So she didn't know the male feature in the family, and she started seeing me talk with Mark over the phone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that was the first meeting. She would say hi, hello, and that would be just like that, you know. And when he came in the country, that's when they had like a very good relationship. They talked. They had this amazing friendship. And my daughter one day just came out and asked Mark, "Can I call you dad?"
Did she say that on her own?
Yeah.
She actually called me, I think, just dad without even asking me. I think she just actually she just called me father or something like that randomly.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Wow.
So it was beautiful because she started like bragging to some of her friends, because this is a child that has never been introduced to anyone. She doesn't know about a male perspective in the family.
Right.
And she started feeling so proud. So whenever she had to talk to her friends, she was like, you know, my father came. My father is an American man.
Yes.
You know, like she was so proud.
Yes.
And I feel like that was the best decision I actually made. I didn't get my daughter to meet anyone, and she met the man that I'm living with right now. The man that has met my family is the first man that she has met, because my daughter has never met my father. Yeah. So that was really beautiful. I really like that so much.
I asked that question, that technical question, because, and I'm sure there are people who are watching here, they're single mothers, and they can tell that they've really been into problems with their children not accepting the new man they bring to the family. That happens, Mark. That happens. I mean, and you being in America, that happens, whereby you might actually find a woman who's a single mother, but the kids are like, no, fuck no. And then you're like, okay, if the kids can't accept you as a man, then men they just walk away. It happens. So
No, I've dealt with that. I've dealt with before. I've told her about it before, like after because my divorce has been going on for about 3 years. So there's been people I've tried to date in between.
Yes.
And I've dated like one person that had a daughter, but she was a little older, maybe another, 11, 12 years old, and like it was more like her ex-husband would get the father
There
for
you
like a
go.
week, and then
Yes.
yeah. So I didn't know like so I was like I didn't really almost exist to that daughter. I was
Right.
just like there, and like usually when I'd go there, it would be like when her daughter went to the father's side, and like I usually
Yes.
wouldn't even see her father, but I'd see her sometimes, and she would say hi, Mark, but it was like that. Here it's hi, Dad, hi, father.
Wow.
Like it's a lot different.
Like
Yeah.
it's completely different over there. Because actually, like I'm just painting another picture of, let's say you plan this with Wanjiru and you come to Kenya and then she's like, nah, I don't like this guy. That could have been like really a problem. But
Yeah.
yeah, but hey guys, thanks. I'm really happy for you. So we got a ratio coming. We got a wedding coming at one point, correct?
Yes,
At some point, yeah.
Now let's get to the basics of online dating. I'm the one guy who always says online dating never works. You prove that theory wrong.
Well, that is wrong. Online dating actually works. You just have to be very patient and truthful to the person that you're talking to. And you need to know the right person for you, because not everyone is for you.
Luck. It's all luck.
Hey, why you have a problem? You have a problem. Why you yeah, my phone is I try. But it's I try, but I can't get it. Let me just drink some water. So online dating works.
It works.
And in this case, you actually used an app. You used a dating app.
I used Hinge. Yes.
It's not like you met on TikTok or Instagram.
No, we didn't even know each other.
We didn't even know each other.
We didn't know each other. We didn't know anything about each other, but we just met on Hinge. And we have the fast text messages. We've actually posted them the first time we talked. So online dating actually works.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Let me put. Let's do a poll. Okay, let's do a poll. So Wanjiru and Mark, they say online dating works. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna put a quick poll. Okay, if you believe that online dating works, listen. Don't type. It's gonna come on the screen. You're gonna see a laughing emoji. If you believe it works. If you believe it doesn't work, you click on the crying emoji, and the voting starts now.
All right, guys. Online dating works.
Let me see. Oh, that one did
make
not go
us
through.
happy.
Let me see the comment section. If you believe it works, you put a smiling emoji. If it doesn't work, you put a crying emoji. Let's see how they go.
I see that a lot. I see a lot of women complaining. A lot of
Then we
women
have a laughing emoji. Right there, it works.
No, this is not my life. This is not normal. This is what you want to tell me. All of you, even Gongeta, who has been married 6 times on TikTok this past 1 week.
It works. Those are the laughing emojis. They believe it.
What's happening today? Is this Vote TV? Am I on Vote TV?
Oh wow! Oh, that's amazing. They actually believe in love.
Listen, am I on Vote TV? Mark, am I on Vote TV
Right,
or
yeah,
am I somewhere else? Now, also, allow me to to ask this question of what about people who say that love is a scam? What would you tell them?
Everybody's a little different.
Yeah, you know, drink water, please. Drink water, Mark. People say love is a scam.
I need to get him some water.
Wait, what happened? How do I water?
Have some juice.
Love a scam.
Is love a scam?
It's love a scam. No, no, it's not. It's like I think it depends on the person, and I think people have bad experiences sometimes, and they just don't believe it's gonna work. But even me, I didn't believe it's gonna work for a while, and then even when I was on this dating app, I didn't really take it seriously, and I was just kind of like, I gave up on it. I was wanted for a while, and I matched with a lot of people, and I thought it is a joke, like not real, like a scam, like you would say. But then you just sometimes you just luck out, and like that. I would see some of my friends that are like in really good relationships.
There's the poll.
Like,
there's the poll right there. I had to move my AI settings. So if you believe it works, if you believe long distance in Afanyakazi, click on the smiley. If you believe it doesn't, click on the crying.
All right, guys. Online dating works.
Let me see. Oh, that one did
make
not
us
go
happy.
Let me see the comment section. If you believe it works, you put a smiling emoji. If it doesn't work, you put a crying emoji. Let's see how they do.
I see that a lot. I see a lot of women complaining. A lot of women.
We have a laughing emoji. Right there, it works.
No, this is not my life. This is not normal. This is what you want to tell me. All of you, even Gongeta, who has been married 6 times on TikTok this past 1 week.
It works. Those are the laughing emojis. They believe it.
What's happening today? Is this Vote TV? Am I on Vote TV?
Oh wow! Oh, that's amazing. They actually believe in love.
Listen, am I on Vote TV? Mark, am I on Vote TV or am I somewhere else? Now, also, allow me to ask this question of what about people who say that love is a scam? What would you tell them?
Everybody's a little different.
Yeah, you know, drink water, please. Drink water, Mark. People say love is a scam.
I need to get him some water.
Wait, what happened? How do I water?
Have some juice.
Love a scam.
Is love a scam?
It's love a scam. No, no, it's not. It's like I think it depends on the person, and I think people have bad experiences sometimes, and they just don't believe it's gonna work. But even me, I didn't believe it's gonna work for a while, and then even when I was on this dating app, I didn't really take it seriously, and I was just kind of like, I gave up on it. I was wanted for a while, and I matched with a lot of people, and I thought it is a joke, like not real, like a scam, like you would say. But then you just sometimes you just luck out, and like that. I would see some of my friends that are like in really good relationships.
There's the poll. There's the poll right there. I had to move my AI settings. So if you believe it works, if you believe long distance in Afanyakazi, click on the smiley. If you believe it doesn't, click on the crying. Okay, so it's on the screen now. Finally, it popped up. Okay. Wanjiru has voted already. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay. You see?
This is good. They believe in that. Oh, wow. Let's go, guys. Let's
no, you gotta vote. You gotta vote. People are okay. How do we explain the system? People are it's on the screen, guys. Press.
Guza hapo.
Guza. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Angalia tukwada kule chini. I see you guys. 2. Yeah, democracy wins. Yeah. 16.
There we go.
It works. We got it. Next one. I'm gonna run down some quick polls. There is a high demand for wazungus. You know, African women want to get wazungus. You know, wazungu.
Yeah,
this wazungu thing. How many African women watching this show tonight would like to get a Mzungu or to date a Mzungu? We're gonna start a new poll. If yes, smiley. If no, crying. Where is the type that quite bonyeza here, click here, up here? What?
It's going both ways.
bro, what? What?
Oh, that is
Now,
not
now I'm
wrong.
on
Why
Go TV. What? Wanjiru, are you seeing this right here? What?
I am seeing that one.
What?
Wow. Yes, I can say white men are really, really good. But kumbuka mwanaume ni ule ule. Men are the same.
What? Bruh. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
The demand is very, very high. Now, let me just bring it out. Now, I'm gonna bring another. I'm actually, you know, the beginning was easy. Let me make it tough for you guys. Wanjiru, I'm gonna ask Wanjiru first, then I'm gonna ask. Hey, the demand is really high for Mzungus on these streets. Okay. I'm gonna ask Wanjiru first, and then I'm gonna ask Mark next. Wanjiru, what is the difference of dating an African man and dating your first Mzungu?
Well, that's a very good question for us to begin with.
Let me drink water.
Because when it comes to white men, they listen to whatever you have to say.
So we don't listen. We don't listen.
Sometimes black people don't listen. They're like, I
We
know
don't.
better than you do. And also because they don't argue with you. They listen whenever you feel like you're starting to get angry in some sort. They're always like, we need to talk about it. So they don't push about wanting to talk about it. They treat you so much better. And they open the front door for you. They always open the car door for you. So that's a plus.
Why am I feeling attacked? Why am I feeling attacked?
Thing always opening the door for me.
Mark, why am I feeling, this is personal, why am I feeling attacked?
I don't know.
And I don't even have like he takes care of my daughter sometimes. Like when we're walking somewhere and he sees like I'm stressed, he will hold my daughter's hand and he will tell me, you know what, baby, I got this. Like, let me take care of this. Right now I'm here. Don't worry about it. I got this. You have to relax. And that is the best feeling because I have never relaxed before, but like always following my child everywhere. So when he's here, I know I can sit down and relax. He's taking care of everything.
Because you have a partner.
He's amazing the way he thinks about things.
You have a partner. You have a partner.
I have a partner like this man. This man is. I love this man.
Okay, Mark, let's come back to you. Mark, what is the difference? Because if I'm not wrong, your ex-wife was she Polish too?
Yeah, she was a Polish woman. Yeah,
she was a Polish woman. So actually, from your culture. So what is the difference between dating having a Polish woman and having an African woman?
it's a huge culture difference, and like just the feeling of being with them. It's a lot of differences in a lot of different ways. Like everything from what they like to do with the kind of music to like when you meet the family, how everything is different. But it's just I like it. I don't know how to explain too much.
Hey, bro, cook. I'm not making
It's a different.
Cook, bro.
It's a completely different world. It's a completely different world.
Would you ever go back to, they say once you go black, you never go back. You never go back. Once
Yeah,
you go
no,
back,
I agree with that. Like, I've already told, we've had these conversations where I'm not a big fan of like even all white relationships. It's kind of like, you don't want to say too much about it. I just feel like it's kind of boring. I don't know. It just seems like you're married to your family. It's like you're with your family member. Like,
so
kind
actually,
of.
let's actually, just for the sake of
the same.
For the sake of the show, I have my deputy president here at VoTV. Her name is Fema Pei, and I'm trying to work on her to make sure that she gets some Mzungu. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is with Wanjiru is here.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring my deputy president, Fema Pei, and Faye will talk to you and ask you questions, and then we see how this goes. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me welcome. Where is my deputy president? Faye, are you here? Report to my office right away. And by the way, Mark, let me just introduce my deputy president, Faye. Let me show you what happened today.
Oh,
Yeah, she has a unique way of how I bring her to the show. She was worried about me joining my live today, and this is what I received. This is my deputy president.
okay.
Nasikia sauti, nasikia sauti, sauti ya motivi, sauti ya motivi. Sasa ni saa sita, sasa ni saa sita. Masaa ya kwenda laifu, masaa ya kwenda laifu.
Yeah, in other words, my deputy president, she doesn't know the difference between Kenyan time and American time. She sent me that message at 4 a.m. saa 10 ya usiku. So, yeah, I'm trying to make sure that she comes to America. Hold up, Mark. Wanjiru, you have to pray. Tohoera mwana o wito tondu ndenda oke America tondu.
Areko.
I'm trying to. She was here. I'll find her.
Is she in America or is she in Kenya?
She's in America. She's in Kenya. She's in Kenya. And
Could be speaking.
actually, I might actually organize. I might get an Uber for her to meet you guys and have lunch.
Oh, that's really, really nice.
Oh.
Really nice.
Aro,
Hello?
yes,
Yes, sir, my president.
yes, Faye.
Nimeona your weapons are not directly within me.
Where are you?
Me, at the repeat.
Can you come to the office? I wanted to ask Mark and Wanjiru questions.
Oh, right away.
Yeah, because we want you to come to America very soon.
Okay. I'm coming with me, Kanye.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
No Kiswahili.
No, English, please.
No Kiswahili.
No, English.
Yes.
English, please. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Okay, welcome. Just be ready, guys.
Yeah.
It's gonna get tough for you. So, Mark, I know when you came here for the first time, you said that even your friends here in America, they were thinking that you are crazy when you told them about Wanjiru.
Yeah. They're like, they thought it's a little wild. They didn't think it's gonna actually work. They're like, they didn't really, yeah, it was really, really wild. They were thinking I'm crazy. That really is true. Not
Have they
everybody.
accepted, now that you have been to Kenya, you've left America, you're in Kenya, it's 3 months. Have they changed their perspective?
Yeah, now they have, but I have, you know what it was? My American friends that were very, what I would say, they're not very American. Like they might have been like immigrants themselves.
Right.
They were more believing in the relationship versus the people that grew up in America the whole time. Yes, like I'm a personal trainer, So I've had my client in the gym, so my clients that are like I have an Indian client. He's from India. He was only in America for like 4 years or so. He believed from the start. I had this Polish friend of mine that's also an immigrant from Poland. He was from the start. He's like, that's how people are. But watch this. My parents did the same thing. Like my mom came from Poland to America from my dad. But my dad was born in Poland too, but he moved to America way earlier before he met her. But it's like my whole family's like that. They brought women in from other countries, from Poland usually and everything. But they brought them to America. So that's very common in my family.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's not like
it's nothing new. It's like it's nothing new for your family having different coaches. Now,
no.
A very interesting question that I haven't asked Wanjiru before Faye comes here. Wanjiru, have you met or have you been able to talk to Mark's parents and how was their reaction?
Well, I have talked to the mom, and Mark's mom is a very good friend of mine. I really love her so much.
Wow.
And I have met the uncle, and the uncle, it
Wow.
was very. I've met the uncle, I've met the cousin-in-law. They were having a party, and I talked to them on the 25th. It was very, very interesting. And when we talked to the uncle, because that's the uncle, he's an elderly uncle for him.
Yes.
So I would say like we will call him like a father figure. Huku kwetu ni fafa munene.
Yeah.
So so it's
Right.
like a father figure.
Right.
And it was lovely. And he asked me, "Is he loving you right?" And that was really, really nice. And he actually asked us to kiss in front of the video. Asked us what he said, like kiss her, kiss the baby, hug them. We want to see whether whether
is
he's
real.
loving you right. We need to be sure he's loving you guys right.
Right.
That was really lovely. The family is very supportive.
Okay.
And I thank God for that, because being accepted in such a family that accepts you,
Yes.
coming from an African country, and also because it's
Okay. I think the phone is ringing on your side. Yeah. You got a phone call. Okay. Finish. You're saying okay. So at least now I can breathe. You know. At least there's a balance. There's a balance. Mark's parents, family has accepted you, and Mark on the other side, and vice versa. Your parents have also accepted. Bro, Imenda. Mark, say Mark, Imenda. Bro.
Imenda.
Bro, Emenda. Quick commercial break, let's get it. Vote TV Primetime Show right here, the live podcast with an amazing couple, Mark and Wanjiru. Those who say that these things don't work, they do work.
Mama, sitaki mwingine, aushi usiniache, usinitende. Mama, usipende mwingine. Moyo wangu ni mwepesi, umenikalia chapati, nafanya vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasizi. Moyo wangu ni mwepesi, umenikalia chapati, nafanya vituko kama chizi, kukupenda sitasizi. Sura yako mzuri mama, na tabasamu yako maua. Sura yako mzuri mama, na tabasamu yako maua.
Allow me to introduce my deputy vice president, Fema Payne. Let's get it.
Itabidi nikulinde, nikutunze. Mama, usikose lolote. Pete nayo nikuvishe. Nikuoe. Mama, usiende popote. Moyo wangu ushakubali, umenikalia chapati, nitakulinda kama polisi. Itabidi nikumari, moyo wangu ushakubali, umenikalia chapati, nitakulinda kama polisi. Itabidi nikumari, sura yako mzuri mama.
Oh, well, Mark, and Wanjiru, thank you very much. And allow me to welcome my vice president, Fema Payne. Faye, clack it.
Aye.
Okay, Faye.
Hi, Mother Architect of the Cardio.
Okay, Faye, welcome. Can you say hi to Mark and Shiro?
Hi, Mark and Vero.
Hello.
Hello, Faye.
How are
Okay.
you?
You're fine.
Okay.
And how are
We're
you?
good,
You know,
we're good.
Vero
Yeah.
is my
Good.
daughter. I'm fine. You know, Vero is my daughter.
Ah,
Though
that
you are
is
my
like
daughter,
Oh.
is my son.
at least
Yeah, I'm Mama
Muhammad
Zero.
Mama Thiro.
Yeah, my daughter. Yeah.
That is really
And
nice
then
of
know,
you helping to hear that.
Okay.
Tell her we love her so much.
Yes. Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, please. Allow me to put my glasses back up, please, for 2 seconds.
Allow me to put my glasses back up.
You look so good together.
Thank you.
Asante.
Okay.
Yeah, you look so good together.
Okay,
Thank you so much, Faye.
Faye, you had said where would you like to go to America? Please tell Mark. And
Texas.
yes.
Texas, but not Dallas.
Mark?
Texas.
Why am I not
Okay, not Texas.
Texas?
Yeah. Oh, mother to that.
She's been in Texas before.
Oh, where? Faye, where else? Where?
Mother to that. But mother ito mother who? Ni mother wao. Mother do that.
Ukaha dega tukahigeduka Massachusetts. Let's go.
Massachusetts.
Mother do that.
Okay. You know people there probably.
Yeah, in Texas, I know Gogera. I know huyo mwingine alikuwa anaitwa nani?
Coco there.
Coco there. Yeah, I know Coco there. Yeah, I
Okay.
know people from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fima Pei, Coco there is in Seattle. Seattle.
Yeah. Texas Viato.
Mark, are we together?
Yes.
Viro.
Are we together?
Yes.
Okay, question. Okay, go ahead.
Ulienda ukakata ulimi ndo ukaweka ulimi ya wadhungu ama wote. Unajua umenipea headache by the way. Mimi nilitoka hapa niende nikadhome. Nione kama nitajua kidungu.
Faye, English ndio Mark 11 tafadhali.
Hey, you go there, you go cut ulimi, cut uko.
Back, are we together?
He gave me some of his English, so he shared.
That's okay. She can answer. I'm just trying to listen.
Yeah.
You there, but
Yeah,
that's
he
not
shared.
there.
He shared with his tongue. Yeah.
There.
Yeah,
So
he
you
shared
done
with his
your
tongue. Yes.
You there, Ingrid?
We shared the English. I don't know what they're paying.
You know, hadi to. Not radio weka. Continue, please. Keep it English, Faye. Haya. Mapengo iko nje. Hata amekatiwa. Hata amekatiwa network na kiateka. Oh my goodness. Well, as we talk about this, yani.
Yeah, behang.
Guys. Yes, the TV Lab podcast with Mark and Wanjiru right here coming live. Again, also, I'm also saying, let me take this opportunity to say, Happy New Year. It's the final countdown to all of you, all who have been supporting Vote TV. We've broken like new records. We've set new records here at Vote TV, and I truly appreciate you for your support. What I'm gonna do is, Mark and Shiro, I'm gonna pick a few guests who are gonna come here and ask you some questions, and we're gonna have a Q&A for the next 15 minutes. Now, if you come here, the questions have to be specifically about what you've heard and what you've watched. The communication has to be in English, okay? It's not about Mark has to understand. So ukikuja hapa juu, tafadhali, usikuja hapa kuongea sijui nini, Kuja hapa, I'll be picking one guest at a time. Let's start with, give me a second. There is, oh, all of a sudden everyone is disappearing. Wameanza kutoroka. Yaani mmesikia kizungu mkaanza kutoroka. Aro. I had 16 guest requests. They all ran away.
Wow.
Oh.
I repeat, if you come here, you have to speak in English, okay?
That's why he's scared him with the language. Yeah. Maybe they could speak in Swahili and she'll just answer like what? I
Nah.
don't know.
No.
No.
No. I mean,
Okay.
the one to get a Mzungu, right?
Oh.
Right? So, Mzungus don't speak Swahili. Buffy, English muskila.
Ayun.
Let's welcome Angela Daniels.
They are my friends, by the way.
Oh, you know
Hi,
them?
Auntie.
Okay. Welcome, Angela.
Yes.
And you're smart. You came with a backup account. You didn't come with a real account. You're smart.
Oh.
Go ahead, talk. Talk, man.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. They are my friends. I've known them for almost, let's say, 6 months. Because I knew them when I gave birth to my baby. And now he's 6 months old.
Okay. Are you in Kenya?
They're Nairobi.
No, stop. I don't understand Kikuyu. I'm Kisii. I don't understand that. So let's run this one more time. So are you in Kenya?
Okay. I'm in Kenya. Let me tell you this. Before I knew them, I believed that online dating does not exist, by the way. Seeing their love, she made me to try. And let me tell you something. This thing is funny because you'll find scammers, number one. People who are there to just to waste your time, number two. And some people are serious. You'll get some people like 50-50, 50-50. They are 50-50.
So are you dating online yourself right now because Shiro's thing is so perfect and is moving fine? Now, do you believe in online dating?
I believe.
Have you dated a Mzungu in your life?
Let's say I'm in a talking stage, kinda.
Oh, you're talking to a Mzungu right now? How is that going?
It's good. It's going okay. It's going fine.
Okay, all right. So, and what's your name? You say you know them? Mark, do you know Shiro? Do you know Angela?
Yes, I know Auntie.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying. All right. Okay. So, and you guys have known each other for 6 months, and she's saying right now after seeing what you guys, that things worked out for you guys. Now she also believes that online love is real.
Yeah, she's a big supporter online. Yes, on our page. Yes.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Clap it. Clack it. I'm gonna keep on. Let me just. Oh, sorry. Mark, come back. Shit, I pressed the wrong one. Saida Ibrahim.
Hello,
Let me bring Mark back. So I pressed the wrong one.
how are you?
Okay, if you come here, please open your camera. Saida Ibrahim, welcome.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Open your camera first. As you talking, open your camera.
Mi si openingi camera, Nelson.
Okay, so just do me a favor. Kaa pale chini wa Adina, tap the screen. Okay, next.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, you guys, you think it's a joke? I've been talking about how life is spiritual, and I've been talking about these things here, and we had a very interesting interview with our brother Masai Rungu. And mumesikia vile huku ma TikTokers wachai wamejai TikTok. Huh? So if you come over here, I want to see your face when you're talking to me. We don't deal with darkness. Mary Cruz, welcome.
Yes,
How you doing?
thank you.
Okay, welcome to Vote TV. Where you at?
Okay, hi, Shiro.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. How are you doing?
Sawa. Good. Good.
Okay, I'm happy to see you together.
Thank you.
You look good together.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. May God bless you and keep your love. God.
Thank you so much.
Healthy.
Appreciate it.
Get rid of how? Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so right. I understand. We are not radio Wanjiru. And okay. Any more questions? Clark it. I mean, it's interesting that you have people who are now motivated and now they believe in, that this thing is real.
Yeah, that is
Like
beautiful.
like Angela. Do you have other people who are like, no, this thing is fake, it doesn't work, this is whatever, it doesn't work, and then they just kind of like now are like they're like, wow, we thought this thing was fake and it works.
Yeah, there's some people who still believe it's fake, but
Okay.
once they hear the storyline and they try to like see us and they see actually we're not faking it, like we're just living life as it is. We don't want to like portray the wrong image of it.
Right.
They believe it actually works.
Mark, do you have some folks like maybe in America, like some of your friends here in America who are like, right now they're like, man, things worked out so well with your online dating that now they actually want to try it out and maybe even date African women?
Yeah, I actually talked to some really close friends of mine, and they're like that. They're actually kind of interested, actually. But I think they're still a little nervous. I think they don't have the same I don't think they have the same drive to fly.
Okay.
And I don't think that this is the problem I think that happens. The biggest problem is not everybody can actually leave work for so long and just go across
Right.
the world.
Right.
Yeah. Me, I just happen to have that situation where I'm getting my business on the market sold. So I was able to like leave for so long while it's on the market being sold.
Right.
And my gym is being ran by itself, like it's self-ran.
Right.
Because you take a key and and it beeps and the door opens and you're in my gym. So I was able to actually go and fly out here for this long. It's almost 3 months now.
Yeah.
Like
So you're able to
not
control your
everyone's able
business
to leave work.
from Kenya. So
Yeah, and I'm actually training remotely people on video chat too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I can't. Mhm.
Wow. Let's welcome back Fema Pay. Fema Pay, are you okay now?
My TikTok go down, go. Whew.
That's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Your TikTok go what?
Go down. Whew.
Please, Mark, for the sake of can I put my glasses back on? Allow me to put my glasses back.
Let
Okay.
me add. The Madod architects family, because this is the Makot family.
Yeah.
How do you to bear with Kibug? How do you mnakulanga mutheni aje?
You just learn even arguing in English. Sometimes it's really hard. Sometimes I want to say something and I can't say.
I mean, nafanya dhoma. I do dhoma that.
You do what? You do what? Oh, by the way. Let's actually get to the main part of this show. Mark, Faye is a singer. You know that? Do you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait. Give me a second, Faye. Faye has a talent for singing, and let's start with the first one. Faye, can you sing your favorite song? All the single ladies sing it for Shiro and all the ladies in the house. 1, 2, 3.
Not to the bingo down here. Not you, Diro. You, Diro, don't bingo. The bingo ready. Let me get my matuna.
Yes, please.
Rocco.
One more time.
The bingo ready. We're gonna be turned up. You read that? Namujue kila mtu atapata mudhuk.
Okay, woza.
Haya, Neredoni.
Yes, I'm here.
Baby, fire.
Haya.
Zero.
Next question. To Diro. Ask.
To let assume. Mumeenda udhago. Who Mwathani gĩthũngũ ndũgĩũke na gũkũ. Let us assume you go udhago with your husband. And then he happened to go to kiosk. How will he buy? Imagine to buy
Mark, are we
something
together?
from that.
Mark, are we together?
Are we together? What do you mean?
Did you understand the question?
I'm not understanding the question.
Can Zero, wait. Okay, we have a chain of command. Zero, translate that question for your husband, please.
So she's saying, if I take you up country and you have to go to the store, how do you ask for whatever you want? Someone cannot understand English. How do you say it?
Like if you go to like when you go shopping to like a local shopping center, like in Kenya. Do you speak in English? Do they understand?
I mix and match like words I know, like cuckoo or like nyema, choma, like or samosa.
Okay.
Like yeah. I talk words. I know some words.
So you kind of like mix, like you mix it up, like you mix it up.
Yeah.
You mix it up.
I mix English, and that's where it's like that's where like I'll be like napenda kuku.
Okay.
Faye, that's as if you want to go and buy that rope. You want to go and buy keypad of rope. Keypad. If I together funny.
If I want to buy keypad?
No. If you want to buy, if you want to buy soap. Yeah.
I'll be like, I want the sawa, because they have the soap that's named sawa. I would ask soap, and then I would have to like, everybody speaks English. Everybody. So like, if I can't come up with a word, I say it in English and everybody knows. I don't know. Everybody knows English here. But I try to practice Swahili.
Fei, are we together? We tukahigeduka, dwaigwa. Dore vote TV. Ujikaze. Okay, that? Are we together?
Yeah.
Haya. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Mark, like I said, Faye has a talent of singing. She's a very good singer. And because you are a beautiful couple, Faye is going to sing to you her favorite song by Celine Dion.
Oh.
Yes. Faye, what's her name again? Eta Watia. Tell them, please.
Very Dion. Yeah, very Dion. Very Dion.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, sing.
I can read your mind, and I know your story. I see what you're going through. Yeah, it's an uphill climb, and I feel like dirty, but I know it will come through again. Don't you give up, 'cause you can win in this thing called love. Hey, when you want them the most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart left in doubt, don't give up on your faith. Love comes to those who believe it, and that's the way it is. Praise on me for a simple answer. I don't know what to say now. Yeah.
Great song. Judy.
Mark, are we together? Are we
Yes,
together,
I
Mark? Are we
understand.
together? Tuhamwe.
Yes.
Wanjiru, are we together?
Somewhere.
You are doing what
That
today?
is really nice.
You are doing what today? You are doing what?
Kamuduatin.
You are to my.
Hey,
You are to my.
Goria. Waboy, my daughter, let me call you my daughter Zero.
Next question.
Lakini bado wewe udhai kuwa na wadhungu, si ndio?
Hapana, huu ni watu wa
Hebu
kwanza.
mudune kidogo.
Hapa. Atakuwa red.
She's asking Wanjiru to pitch you, just to make sure that you are real.
Oh. Yes.
Ai.
So actually, what I'm gonna do is,
Lakini what? Yeah, to them like now you are talking and you want to say something that is funny. How do you say something something funny with Ingrid?
It's very easy sometimes. I have learned his sense of humor, so I say it the way he would say something really funny. So I say it the way he would say.
You go do. Have you like Kaifa? How?
you what? You what? You what? You what?
You got gongwa. Do.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Kaifa, how do you say Kaifa with Ingrid? Godfather.
No. Oh my God.
No,
Hey,
I said,
No.
Hey. Bajara tukahigea kama na itoto huko na niko jirani hapo kumejitana kidogo. Kumejitana. Anyway,
You want to say why? Neno ni Wanjiru ida Mkikuyu and to them they are kuarorini tikitia utari tikitia.
she's asking how we quarrel in English.
I don't know. We don't do them much. We don't,
He
right?
said we don't do that much.
No.
Oh my God, baby, you let it sound like that.
No.
Oh, actually, as we move on, I think I have another friend of Faye. I think she's here, and Mark, you better be prepared because she's actually in the USA, and every day she gets married on TikTok.
Oh, is this the one
Every
go-getter?
day, she gets a new husband on TikTok.
Wow.
Is this go-getter?
We'll see. We will see.
Wait, Zero, do Wadunku marry Mafeg? Like me, Mafeg? Can you marry? Can Wadunku marry Mafeg?
What?
What?
Can Wadunku marry Mafeg?
Okay, answer that question, Shiro, please.
Oh, yes, they can.
Can we marry what?
Mafeg.
White people can marry people without the front tooth of the teeth.
Mafeg.
Oh, is that a term for it?
There's a time. No, she's just saying it in
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, clap
Aye.
it. Hey, let's welcome the next single lady who's married every day on TikTok. Well, let's welcome Go Get Up. Go Get Up. Hey, how you doing, Go Get Up? You looking fine.
Wow.
Look at
What we
hey, look
got
at
in
that.
here today? What did you get us into today?
Hey, listen, are you getting ready for another wedding on TikTok today?
Tonight after midnight? Oh my guys,
Say hi
please
to
share.
Zero and Mark. Talk to
Please
him. Talk to him.
share this life because we gotta get it right. We gotta get it right. Wow, congratulations. Both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
How do you feel?
We feel great. This is interesting. It's different. It's different than what we're used to. Different than what I'm used to. And it feels good. It's really
Oh,
different than what I'm used to.
oh my, thank you so much for TV always. I'm so happy to just jump in here. I'm listening to the conversation, but I think I missed a few things. But I promise you guys you won't start at zero, okay?
Wait, please. Amanda. Just to give you a quick disclaimer, Mzungu. Let's get it.
You will not start at zero. But welcome to Kenya, Nairobi.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
So know that part.
Thank you.
I remember so well. By the way, is it Shiro? Shiro, your story on Shiro, I don't know if there's a difference.
Yeah, Shiro.
I remember the same feeling that you had, and your story is so much similar from the young baby. I don't know if I want to give a disclaimer, by the way. I will not talk or mention my husband in this situation, in any of these questions.
Okay.
Yes, so it will be basic, but you can ask me any other question. But your story, even having to meet a child who is so young, that was my story 16 years ago.
Wow.
Yes, so I just have questions. But I'm giving another disclaimer to the people in the comment section. Please don't write nasty words when I ask questions. I promise they're going to be tough questions, but this is just because I may have experienced it, and I know how it feels when. By the way, I think I met my whatever in an email. I don't think there were dating sites then.
Oh, your ex-husband?
I think it was ex. I don't. Which ex?
Okay, your husband.
Yes, so I think it was an email, but that's a story, a long story. So I'm just going to ask the questions that have really come into mind when I saw the excitement, and anybody wants their husband, especially one that lives in Kenya versus living here. Because why? The life is so much easy. You could be having just enough money in the US, but when you get to Kenya, you're living like a millionaire.
Right.
So I'm just going to introduce myself. My name again is Gogera. I go by Janet. And I help families protect their loved ones, save their legacies. And I'm a nurse for a long time, so in the healthcare field. Having said that, I want to ask questions for both of you. And my question is, when you met, and I think each will answer in turns. When you met, Shiro, you will go first. What did you do? What did you do to know your partner privately without him knowing? And I mean both financially, criminal background. If there are other children from previous marriages that are not married.
That's good
If
stuff.
there was another divorce or children involved, not with just the current ex, and any medical issues without naming what it is that you are going to ask your partner. Because I remember when I met mine, I asked a few things. One, I wanted to know the size of his palm, because that translates to something. I also wanted to know his background, just for myself, because I had been in the country for, I think, almost 9-10 years, and I really wanted to know what this was about. And I just felt that it was my right to know. And then once each answers that, I have just one more question. Actually, two more questions. One for Mr. and one for you, Shiro. Thank you.
Well, because he's here, oh my goodness, he's going to hear this. But
I know.
I wanted to know his shoe size. Yeah. And so when he removed his shoes, I checked it out, and I saw he wears a 47.
Which they don't sell in Kenya anywhere. Nowhere.
So I
Clock
knew he
it.
wears a size 47.
Clock it.
So that was the first time when he came to the country, and he had to go shower, so I had to just check it again.
Wow.
Now that clears a lot, because a lot of you people here discredit our people here because you think otherwise. It is not otherwise. What you see, do not say that, you do not generalize. In other words, it is what it is. You have to see to say a yes or no. Especially if you're from the Kamba tribe. Let's go.
I think it's you, baby.
Oh, it's me? No, what I found out, I just honestly all I needed to do was I just needed to look at her Instagram. And I kind of went through every single post, and I looked at the type of things she posted, like the comments she wrote, the music choices she made. All that was enough for me to learn about things without really asking her, to find out if this is a good person for me. All the things, that's kind of like my deep kind of check, like who she had on her Instagram, commenting on her page, who she was interacting with. I needed to look at those things, but that's why I felt like that was enough for me to know what was going on with her, to make a decision if it's a comfortable person to be with. Just looking through that, that honestly tells you a lot about the person. If there's, because in America, we've got a lot of like girls listening to like, you know, certain rappers and stuff like that. And
Right.
that's a kind of like, it's kind of scary if you start to see them using like Sexy Red or City Girls or some. I don't know if you heard of them. You probably heard of them being in America.
Right.
Like, you know, I might listen to it, but if hearing a woman that you want to be with listen to that type of music was not correct. Her music was very like, she should use gospel music, music about Jesus, and like this was a real big green flag for me to feel comfortable. Yeah,
I've
hello.
also brought Shirley and Mark. I've also brought my other sister. She's Joy. Joy is in the US. She's actually in Washington, Seattle.
Oh, wow.
And
Hi, Joy.
actually, if I'm not wrong, Joy is also in an interracial relationship, correct?
Wow.
Yes. So Mark, you're not alone, okay? We have another sister, but she's in the US and she's in an interracial relationship. So these actually are very, very interesting. Let's go, guys. Let's get it. Let them go.
Great
Go, guys.
answer, Mark. If you're done, I'll just kind of pinpoint because I know I had asked a lot of things. So I see that was the physical part of it. The Instagram post, the looks, the you know, the smiles, what she likes, the songs, which is okay. Now let's dig deeper into one section that is very, very important in couples: financials.
True.
And I don't want you to disclose anything about financials. But I know what I did. I went and paid another app to look up somebody. I wanted to see what their credit was, what they were bringing, what debt they were bringing to me. I wanted to see their job. Have they been arrested? Have they been can they even get a job at work? And I know in Kenya it does not apply, but I'm talking, and I know you are at home, I mean in US, Shiro, and it may apply to you too. Did any of you check out that?
Well, I didn't quite check it, but we talk about it so openly. So there's so much honesty and transparency in the relationship. So we just talk about it broadly. And those are some of the things that I needed to know even before like getting more serious, because I say I need to know about the records. And I used to ask, have you been arrested before? And I needed to
And
know
vice
about
versa.
the finance.
And vice versa.
Yeah,
And vice versa.
because at that time he's trying to get a visa to Kenya, so he needed to be as honest as he can get with me.
Right.
He's getting the 5-year visa, so I really needed it. So we were very transparent with all of it. I was transparent on my end. He was very transparent on his end, and yeah.
Very good, very good.
And by
And
the way,
by the way,
go get her.
sorry,
Go get her. Let me just inject quickly. I'm very happy that you are asking those questions. For those of you who have been into a marriage class, these are the type of things you go through. Huh? And let me actually inject in Kiswahili. Kwa sababu wase huku chini, mumezoea wedding ya mafefe, to mafefe. Where they come with stays. Huh? They come with the questions Go-Getter is asking. And by the way, Go-Getter is in a Faye, tell Mark where Go-Getter is. Where is Go-Getter?
Oh. Texas viato. Aki. I'm flow. Me a dreaming up.
Okay, let's have a quick.
Go get that.
Okay, wait.
Go get that at Faye.
Wait, Faye, just wait.
Get that at Faye. Go get that.
Don't cry. Faye, don't cry, please. Don't cry. Joy, how do we fix this? She said Texas viato.
it's even worse now. It was before.
It's getting worse.
It's getting
worse,
worse.
guys. We have a problem. Okay. Anyway, go ahead, go get it.
And by the way, I didn't say where I am. I live in Texas.
Right.
I'm working in Illinois, and I'm currently in Austin, Texas, launching a business partner's business. So I forgot to say that part. I have a 31-year-old. And
That's really nice.
I think I left him when he was 7 to come to US as F1. So it's good, Mark, what you said, that you believed that of the trust. And I just want you to know you, but to tell you that the only sure way is for both of you to provide your history, which is okay. And I'm not even doubting.
Right.
You provide your history, and then you may even live happily knowing that this is what you either accept it or not.
Right.
Now the other one is, and the history also includes a criminal background, because I know it's so hard. And happens. We can travel anywhere, especially countries that don't have a system to look up. We can travel with any kind of, we've seen the crimes that our people are doing, but they are still able to travel. And then I was had another question too. This goes to Mark. Mark, please forgive me if I missed it. Are you officially divorced?
Yes, I am officially divorced.
Oh, good. I must have missed it, because you cannot even date a bit if you are in the process of, but great to know that. Now, this is very sensitive, medical wise, and you don't even have to disclose anything, but I always want the people who are getting married at least to know, because it's a crime, right? It's a crime to do something only to find out that somebody was, then you're sued for whatever country. I know Kenya doesn't care, but I'm just asking and hoping that you also had to go through that. Again, I don't know apps if they actually have you get medical testing before you actually pair, because I don't know, but that was another question that I had.
Actually, I don't know. Can you guys, for those who use dating apps, like maybe like Tinder or whatever, do they ask you for medical testing?
Medical is no, it's more like the medical part is always like more like personally done after and every relationship is different. Some people just start, they might add done after and every relationship is different. Some people just start, they might ask, after the fact, like, what's going on? Do you have anything that I could catch from you or something? Are you clean, basically? I know girls will ask about that sometimes, but that usually doesn't come up on a dating app. That usually comes up after you've already met.
After,
Like
okay.
me and her talked about that already too, because I heard in this country it's kind of like a scary thing.
Yes.
So we kind of were like scared of that. So we ended up testing stuff like that. But that was more like after we've already met. It's not something that's done Hinge, the dating apps don't ask that. And it's
then
really hard.
And then for you guys, because Mark, you're in America and Shiro is in Kenya, and you had like that 1 year where you were just dating online. So there was no physical contact. Okay, it makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, you don't.
Go-Getter is asking amazing fucking questions. And everyone who's here who's in the process of either getting married or want to get married or will get married one day, take a pen and write those questions down that Go-Getter is asking. I'm telling you, that's what you learn in class. I have so much respect for that.
In America, though, there's a less of a fear. In America, we don't really take certain things that serious. Because there's all these like medications for things and stuff like that. But I feel like in this country, in Kenya here, things are a lot more scary. Especially I heard these cases increased over here of the you kind of think, like, I was like, what is going on? That's like not something that happens in America. So it's something that it's more like you almost have to like talk about it here, but in America they don't really talk about it, because that's actually like that disease is not even like famous in America.
And it's very protected. You don't it's very protected. Those are the highest protected cases that and we're not just talking about one, we are talking about many. But great question. That was also another concern too. Let's come to another very, very fragile topic. What you own versus what I own, and how do we? Why? I'm talking about prenup, if it is applies. I'm talking about who owns what. Say Shiro has a lot of money, a lot of properties. And here is Mr. Mark, who's just come to my life. And once you are conjoined, it must be ours, never yours, never mine. We are talking about bank accounts. We are talking about everything else. Was it okay for you just to, did you have to put those restrictions, or you said, kaende, meaning go, it's okay. Let's do this.
Well,
fucking
maybe that's, I
amazing
don't know, I'll
question.
something
That's
else
a
on that because I
fucking
feel
good
like I don't know
question.
for the financial part because of I'm big American, the finances are usually I would say bigger. That depends on the person though.
Yeah. And you got businesses
Um,
too. You got businesses. You have
yeah,
you got cars.
I really, I never cared. So I bought her cars on my name, like I understood on her name. We
Yes,
purchased like a Land Rover,
yes.
and like over here, and I put it on her name because I didn't have a KRA pin. So I
Right.
put a lot of trust
Very good.
into already put into my like a lot of my money into her name
Awesome.
already. Like the first week, like because this is my second time in Kenya. The first time I was in Kenya, after about 2 weeks of being here, I bought her a 1969 Land Rover that was like fully restored from
Right.
Karen, like from a dealership. Like, and like I just because I liked the car, but I couldn't buy it on my name, so I put my trust in her.
You know,
But
okay.
that I trust, okay, being that I was in a previous marriage,
Mhm.
I've always kind of trusted my money and like been given to my wife. You know, it's not like something like else, but it's always like given like, you know, if you need if you have an issue as a man, I've always felt that like, oh, the girl would, a good woman usually would help if there's an issue with the man. I would think, you know, that was my thing. But the thing is, like, I never was afraid of putting my money into something and giving her my money and her running off with my money. So now being in the situation that like I figured I'm probably like more of the serious provider or whatever. It's like I'm not scared. If you're with the right person, I'm not scared of putting my money in, buying a building, and I was supposed to like do something like well now we're like kind of in a lease here. But like at one point I was thinking like we could build a property and stuff, and we were talking about how I might have to like put the property and build the home and everything all in her name until I become an actual Kenyan citizen, and that takes like a whole process.
It's
So
yeah.
if
That's
I want
that's
to
on
do
the
that,
process too. That's
Yeah.
on the process too. That's on
yeah.
the process.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so if I want to do it earlier, I have to put almost everything in her name, and
Right.
that means she could just grab it. Like, and that
Yeah.
was like kind of a scary thing. But you know, I just you have to almost like risk things with the right person. That's why like
Wow.
I don't know. I
That's
didn't really
it.
worry about it.
You have to listen. Actually, let me actually inject as a man. You have to risk everything with the right person. That's tweetable. Go get her just in case you came in late. Mark was here before he went to Kenya. He came to Vote TV. That's when I saw him first.
Oh, I see.
He was married for 16 years.
And that's another question I was going, because I've noticed between 12 and 16 years, almost every person of your race divorces. And that kind
Right.
of bothers me or surprises me. How so? How can you just kind of, and I know things happen, but it has been a trend of most of them.
And for us, speaking as a happily divorced man, it's the 7th year.
Yeah.
For us, to the 7th year mark. Actually, you guys, you have the probability of white people divorcing versus blacks. It's higher on our side.
But it's still different with what I say white people and what I say European people.
Right.
That's where it's different because I'm come from an extremely rare divorce situation.
Right.
I just did it, but majority like 95% of my friends they didn't get divorced, and like but they're all Polish, born in Poland, come to America.
America.
It's
Yes.
very bad. It's like you're
It's really
like
bad. Do you know what the divorce
yeah,
rate is
they
in
look at
America
it
right now?
bad.
Joy, you know what the divorce rate is in America right now?
Hmm.
For those of us who are in America?
I know it's a high number, but I don't know
It's a high
the
number.
exact. Yeah, it's high.
Actually, if you wanna build a career in America, just become a divorce lawyer. It's the best
By
career
the
right
way,
now.
yes. And I didn't
Yes.
want us to kind of dwell on the divorce part. I have a
Listen,
question for
it's right now it's over 78% in America. Just FYI. And Joy is here. Joy, and the way Mark, don't feel alone because Joy is in America and she's married. She's in an interracial marriage, and she's gonna talk. I'm gonna ask her some questions too. Okay, she's my side.
Yes,
I'm not
thank you
married.
so
Amazing
much.
questions. Yeah, that's fucking amazing questions. Go,
Thank
We
you so
Nelson,
much.
mbona unanipeana hivyo?
Shiru, let me tell you, you're very lucky.
Nelson,
You're very,
Fei, huyu
you're
ananiusa tu
blessed.
hivyo.
Thank you.
You're blessed.
Anitakii mtu.
I just want to make sure that she don't feel she's not alone.
Yes.
Oh, Faye, are you okay? Are you okay on that side?
Fei
And by the way,
tutamwanzia zero. We'll
wait,
start zero
Leo,
from
go get
there.
her. Leo ni Faye anaanzia zero. And by the way,
Yes,
Mark and
yes.
Shiro, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna pay for everything for her to come and have dinner or lunch with you guys. She's
That
my
would be
deputy president.
amazing.
Right here. Mark, you got it?
We would love that.
Okay?
Mark, are your
would love
parents
that.
still alive?
My dad died like 3-4 years ago, but my mom is still alive and she's in America. So like that's the biggest thing keeping me in America, sort of like.
Because I was going to say it is very hard for a man to leave their parents, especially the mom, to move to a different country. I tried and it's almost impossible, but I guess again it depends. Quick question. If you went to vacation in Mombasa, somewhere in the beach, and you sat very well, and the servers come in here and they are giving you appetizer soup, and the first bowl is brought to you and given to you and not Shiru, what would you tell that waiter?
I mean, I've had that happen lots of times, actually, believe it or not, here already. Not even Mombasa. I was in Mombasa 2 weeks ago because I did a bodybuilding show there. But I just don't eat my food. I don't say anything out of respect for everybody. I don't want to like put anyone in a bad spot. But I'm not gonna eat my food until she gets her food. Like I'm not. That's it. But I'm not gonna say anything to anybody.
Wow.
I don't want.
Very good. But I want you to do this. I want you to do this. It's a different culture and they don't get it.
Right.
I want you to next time to tell, just it's an advice, to tell that person, hey, my wife comes first. Don't keep quiet. Otherwise, you encourage the behavior and they do not understand.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, please allow Joy to ask question, and I would like for TV to bring.
Hey, clap it for Go Get Her,
so
bro.
much for
Hey,
getting
let me
it.
see
My
all the love
goodness, thank you
emojis.
so
Hey,
much.
love emojis and
I'm
drop
not
coins in our
done.
box.
I'm not done, but I will rest for now.
Hey,
I'm at work.
today, salute. Go.
I'm at work. I can't talk
Leo
much.
Leo ametwangala.
Nelson,
Thank you.
La class. Leo amekuja ready with a pen and a paper.
Yes, I want the best for this, and until they hear from a real situation, many years of marriage, no kids, and I told you your story is like mine because we have one child. And we had to iterate, and I have so many advices, not really advice. My advice doesn't matter, but I just want you to be prepared or have something that you can actually both of you think about while you're.
That's for us. By the way, Go Get Her, what you just shared is for everybody, man.
Yeah.
Your advice, your voice is gonna reach to so many people.
Yeah.
The part that I like the most is when you ask that question. You sit on a table when you're dating and you're like, okay, do you have any debt? Do you have any debt? What's your capital looking like? What's your capital looking like? Because as Africans, we don't do that shit. We don't.
And how we lead to be paid exactly.
We don't do that.
Yep, you can either agree just one money, one pot, it pays all bills for you. And we are talking about bills that each one has come with.
Having a joint account.
Yes.
Doing a joint account as a couple, all that.
Or you
agree. You don't have that.
That's huge, especially if you will come to America. Both.
Right.
But you're in, yes,
right.
absolutely.
Those are and remember that 90% of all marriages, they break up because of financial reasons. 90%. These are statistics that we are actually proving. They are proven, and it's real life. Joy, let's go to Seattle now. Let's go to Washington.
2 days in a row. I'm okay with that.
I'm at work, so I can talk.
Oh, you're at work, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Just stay there. Then stay there and gift. Go, nimekuwekea gallery pale chip pale juu. Tunalipa kiti. Enda pale juu lipe kiti.
Hiyo ni nini? Unajua mimi ni Masai, sijui hizo vitu.
Mazai elo enda pale juu mbonyeze pale ni yako. Ela pale pako na hata hapo. Mbonyeze hapo.
Bali nasema join.
Pale sikwa join hapa. Wacha nikuweke kama hii ni yako. Hapo chini uangalie. Wewe unaangalia hapo unaendelea. Umeona hiyo samaki hapo hii? Kama hizo zinaenda hivyo. Hivyo zinaenda hivyo. She's at work actually. And for everyone who's actually here, you've seen Joy tell us. We were here on Christmas Day, she was working. While Kenyans were talking about Boxing Day, she was working. While Kenyans are so busy saying that you're on holidays, Americans, my friend, we don't pick money on the trees.
Yeah.
Okay? Kila mtu ambaye yuko hapa. This is such a powerful segment. And Gongeta, kuja hapa kidogo hii side yangu. Take that na Viato, they're two different states. It's not the same. So please don't say Texas Viato. Those are two different. Are we together? Now, Shiro, Mark, I'm gonna tell you, I'm so happy. Me personally, I've taken lessons from Mark as a man, because going to Kenya was a leap of faith. Giving up everything here, what he had built, to go to Kenya for Wanjiru, leap of faith. The other lesson that I've learned as a man from their relationship is that there's something called true love. True love is real. True love exists. And you know, they say love is the most powerful thing in the world. And love will make you cross mountains. You did. You took a flight. And now being in Kenya with Shiro, Mark, do you feel more relaxed, more chilled out? How does it feel?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's where I started to open up. Like, oh man, I could have a life here. It's not that you could have a life in both places, but the fact that to have a life here, also at the bare minimum, having it here, something to really put in, like, build something, build a business, invest here, so something that keeps you here is very, like, scary at first. But when I see the people, I've met so many people, I've met so many friends. Like, I work out with this guy in this Mr. East Africa. Like, I met all these people, like, here. I've gotten so many connections here already with people.
Networking.
And I meet these big influencers here, and they're like, they could have a following that's like 30, 40, 50 times larger than me, and they still want to interact with me, and they'll be WhatsApp messaging me to, like, meet up with them. And, like, like, it's the people are here so nice. In America, nobody, like, sticks their hand out to help you. Here, it's a reminder. Today we were driving our car here, and we saw a broken down truck, and as we were driving, we saw like 15 men pushing the truck to help them get out of the stuck mud. And I'm like, it's hard to find one person in America to just help you.
You gotta call AAA. If you got, if that happens to you, you just call AAA. Nobody's gonna take care of that. It doesn't matter whether it's in the middle of the street.
If you don't have AAA, then what do? You're stuck, and then you have to get towed, and then like you have to here people will help you left and right, and they don't care about even anything in return. Even, you know what I mean? They're really,
It's a different social life.
Yeah.
Like what? And I think I even mentioned this to you last time. I was like, yo, bro, like back home, that's why we love Kenya. Like, that's why we love where we come from so much. Because it's not about wealth or money. It's the culture. We have a culture. You see, like those little things you were doing when you met Shiro's parents. It was, women coming and you have to wash your hands and do all that stuff, right? It's interesting, man. We value our culture. And here in America, you don't get that. You don't get that. But me, like my biggest, what I've learned from you is taking that leap of faith to leave what you've built to go for Shiro. That's that's amazing, bro. And I got nothing. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, there's actually a man from Tennessee, and he was actually messaging me after he saw me. He's a white man, he's a Mzungu, and he has met a Kikuyu also here. And he flew out here because of me, because he was questioning me. He's like, should I trust her? Should I believe in her? And he was telling me about their conversations, and he was questioning all this. And because of me, he actually flew out here, and now he was here for 2 weeks, and now he's flying back out here again in a few weeks.
In Kenya.
Again. In Kenya, yeah.
After seeing your story. By the way, do you know the biggest, go get it, do you know right now the biggest exodus is Americans coming to Kenya? There's a lot of Americans. There's a lot of Americans coming to Kenya. And we have people like, we can even look like big celebrities like Khalees. Khalees is in Kenya. She has like a ranch, a 300-acre ranch. And every day she's just posting videos about Kenya and talking about how beautiful Kenya is. I mean, I think, Mark, you can like do the same thing like on your page, you and Shiro. And that is something. Do you guys have a YouTube channel?
We have one, but we're not so big on it. If anything, she posts a little bit more than I do on her TikTok even.
Shiro, start posting. Start telling your story. Start telling your, because it's a very unique story. It's a unique story. You know what I mean? Like you guys have and I'm telling you, millions will sit down and watch you talk and give advice. Because even us, we are learning, man. We are learning. But
For TV, you gotta connect me too. I have a story worth 27 years old.
Hey, I got you, man. Hey, you know my price.
Thank you.
You know the price. I'm telling you. Yes, look, Corgi, and actually, let me actually read some comments from some of the folks here in America. Somebody's saying, he's right, what he said. I've been living in America for 20 years. People here in America don't have a community. You know what I mean? Like you could also, and those are the little things, like, for example, I don't even talk to my neighbor.
Yeah.
Like just your next neighbor. You don't even talk to your neighbor. Like people are just so focused on their lives. That's life in America. You go to Kenya, Mark, what are you seeing? Everybody knows everybody.
I'm doing jogging, getting ready for the bodybuilding show in Mombasa here. I was running outside, jogging, and all of a sudden, like 4 little boys start jogging with me from the neighborhood. And I'm like, where are their parents? I didn't know, but they were running with me. And they follow me home here. They follow me into the home. It's like that's the kind of connection I have to like everybody here.
Yes.
Like everybody wants to be around you. Yeah, it's like you want to connect to it. Everyone says hi.
Yes. We have that. And we can I always tell people, even people who are back home, I always tell them, you know what? If there is one thing we should be proud about is our culture. We have a rich culture. We have a community. We have traditions. And those things, yes, you can't value them in terms of money, but they're rich. And we should appreciate them. Now, how many, let me see. Can we do one more quick poll? How many people down here are single? If you're single, you press the smiley one. No. If you're single, press the crying emoji.
Single is not bad, but the crying emoji, damn.
Yeah, the crying emoji is for the single ones. The crying emoji. No, press. Bonyeza hapo kwa screen jamaa.
Wangui, ponyeza blue. Fei, umeponyeza gani? Umeponyeza Fei? Ben, ponyeza red or green or blue.
Let's see who's out here suffering. Again.
150 people.
Mungu ni nani?
Hiya. Let's welcome MC Aruna. Welcome to Vote TV, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, bro.
All right, what's going on? Talk to us. Where are you at?
Is MC single?
Yeah, I'm single. I'm from Eldoret.
You're from Eldoret?
Joy, hi, Joy. Yeah.
Okay. Talk to us.
What's going on?
What do you have to say about this topic today? Unakuja kwa kila meno kwa screen. Buda ongea.
By the
where
way,
you
did Joy
go?
ask a question?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. It's an open.
No, did Joy ask a question? I don't wanna.
No, she's at work. She's at work. She's working. I could job.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are keeping her busy. Go ahead. Go get her. Anything you want to chip in? Okay, any question, Faye?
Let me go drink water in the big bowl. I would think drinking with the gravy. I would drink with big bowl. Where?
Okay, go drink water with the big bottle and then come back. Wangoi. Hiya. Wangoi, welcome back. Oh, Wangoi, welcome to Vote TV. Wangoi 2000.
Vote TV, and then Judy is down there. She's also been in the mix.
Oh, where's she at? She's here?
Besh, yeah, she's there. I don't know if she can come.
By the way, Mark, Judy is from Chicago too. She's in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Are you at work, Mrs. Tari Tingilu? Let's welcome Wangoi. Wangoi, talk to us. I think hadi kama napanda hapa akondoe macho angalie Mark vizuri. Aro. Are we together? Wagoi, neke maitho.
Niambie.
Rada, uko aje uko chini? Hi. Uko wapi?
How are you?
Fine, thank you. Where are you, Wangoi?
How are you?
I'm fine.
Fine.
Network.
Yes, where are you at? Weko.
Network.
Yeah, Weko. Wait. Weko not wait. Tuna mudhogo haha. What is up? What's happening?
Network.
Akware. There's a jawadi na.
Mimi niko Saudi.
Okay, Daudia. Continue. Okay, any questions for Mark and...
Niko Saudi.
Hiya, Team Strong. There you go. Tosha BDF.
Niko single. Sina mtu.
I'm sending.
Sina nyota, nitafutia nyota vuo.
Joking.
You are single?
No. Siwezi kuja hapa juu kuchenza.
So do you want a Mzungu?
No. Waafrika wamenishinda. Nipe tu mzungu nione atanichukua aje. Juu I'm serious. Kweli.
Mushabidetio
I'm serious.
25-0.
Naongea ukweli wa Mungu. Juu sasa mimi sasa napata mtu siku 2-3. Unapata mtu anaanza kuniomba pesa. Mwingine ananyamaza. Sasa
Actually, you know what? Come here. Yeah.
Very true.
So nataka Wangoi.
nasema aje napata mtu.
Yeah.
Mi nataka mtu. Kama mzungu ni sawa, hao Afrika sijui wako aje.
So umechoka na Waafrika wataka mzunye. Team Strong. Na uko Daudia.
Vote TV, wazungu ndio wanaomba pesa ama ni Waafrika?
Si ndio?
Waafrika.
Ni hali inaniweka hapa, si eti ni kuara niko hapa.
Una data kina nani? Wasi wandugu ama?
Waafrika unapata mtu anakupenda anakukatia hata kusema TikTok. Hata ndio maana TikTok yangu siekangi vitu zangu sasa. Naambia mtu kwa kweli mimi sitaki mtu mwenye ananicheza. Alafu
Okay, now since we have business.
Mostly tena unapata wengine ni wanafunzi unasema no need. Sasa
Okay, now but
anafika anaanza kukuomba pesa, unashangaa wewe mwenyewe ulitoka na shida.
Wagoi, wanawe monogu, you look tired.
Eti?
Now because we have an international audience, can you address yourself in English, please? Speak in English, please.
Okay, I'm Ashley Wangoi from Kenya. I'm 22. I need a person. I'm serious I want to have a deeper relationship because I've engaged I've engaged with many, but they are players. Now I need a serious person, and I'm serious. I'm not lying. Even God sees me.
God is here
Yeah,
with us.
yeah. I'm not lying.
Okay.
I've tried for so long, but I get men who are liars only. Liars only.
Okay. Team Strong, you are being Team Strong mwakilishwa. Wagoi, and what is your preference? You want more Wazungu, no African colors?
No, I don't want a black American. Those people, they are not good.
So you want a white American?
Yeah, white is good.
Okay.
You laughing?
Okay. Here we go, guys. Okay. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
Are you
welcome to.
serious, bro? You will give me a serious person?
No, I'm not
Or
giving you.
you're
I'm
just
giving.
here like
No,
playing? I'm
you talk.
serious. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I've given you the platform. The whole world is watching. So if anybody comes to you, mashallah, Allah Akbar.
No problem.
Okay?
No problem.
Oh, you are going.
Yeah.
Kaimono, are you tired?
No, you just talk, but I have some of my friends near me sleeping, but I don't want to talk more
Okay.
in a higher tone. I'm good. I want to talk in a low tone because I will disturb her.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Okay, so keep watching, okay? That is Wangoi looking for. I mean, you know, yes, Neretoni.
Nikuulize, Wavietnamu ni wazungu?
Yeah, they want Wazungu. Yes, at this point.
No, she's asking. Vietnamese, are they white? No.
Ati unauliza nini fei? Siku nimeshika. Ati nani? Ngongeta.
Vietnam. Wavietnamu wanakuwa wazungu pia?
Mfei, Ngongeta kuja hapa chini kidogo. Silikuwa ndo kunywa maji. Umemaliza kunywa maji?
Sijawahi
Una
fanya
kushabi
kitu
dia.
kwako.
Netoa dira. After hii tumeisha. Halas. Si wazungu. Vietnamese are not si wazungu.
Unajua nimesema ni Mungu. Nilisema wacha niingie tu.
Okay,
Niko na swali ukimaliza.
okay, go get her back to the.
Ninakwambia nipandishe, hujawahi nipandisha vo.
Okay, relax kidogo. Go get her back to. You got some more questions. Let's keep going.
Yes, quick one also, and forgive me if I missed, but Mark, you've been married for 16 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
No kids.
No kids.
Now that is also a big point because me too.
Wow.
The question is, who? How do I put it without hurting? Was it your fault, your like, your wish?
No, I was focused. This is a very easy explanation. I was focused on bodybuilding.
For 16 years you were married and no kid.
Yeah, I told her I'm not gonna, I don't want to have kids until I get my pro card as a bodybuilder. And that was my thing. And she was okay with it.
Oh,
she
wow.
Yeah, and I never got my pro card. Like to get a pro card in bodybuilding in America is extremely hard. So I just kept getting, my physique was getting better and better and better and better and better, but I never actually achieved the sequence of wins it takes to become a professional bodybuilder, because you have to win at a local contest, and then first place, and then you have to win at a national level first place, and you only have 1 year to do it, and then it's like when you go to the national level, it's all these first placers of all the local levels, so it's very difficult. So my choice was always like I figured if I'm gonna have a child too early, I won't be able to focus on my bodybuilding career. So I really
Wow.
felt like, yeah, I mean, so that's kind of like one of the reasons you could say, I'm gonna admit it, like that could be one of the reasons why we kind of fell apart was because, she kind of wanted to have children but then, after me being alone for so many years and starting to date, during my 3-year divorce time frame,
Yes.
like approximately, I started to be like, yeah, I could have kids. And it's like I'm coming to the point in my life where I'm happy with kids, but like I like the fact that she had a kid, I kind of was exposed to children too. And I was dating someone in between that had a child that was a little older. She was like, 11 or something. So I kind of like was able to understand what it's like to have a child to some degree,
Okay.
So this was all after my previous relationship, my marriage. And then, a lot of times you learn from the things that went wrong in the previous relationships and marriages to not repeat them in the future. So I kind of learned that like about what happened. So I put my bodybuilding in front of everything. Like, and that's why I didn't start a business until I was a bit older. Like I should have started a business when I'm 39 now. I started my business about like 3 years ago or something. I should have started my business when I was like 25 or something like that. I could have, but that's almost the exact same story for almost every single bodybuilder. If you like in America, if you ever meet them, they like literally put their whole life on hold.
To
They don't
focus on
do
the
any
bodybuilding.
businesses. Yeah, they don't even live in homes. They like usually find like roommates and they're like 30 something years old in these little
Wow.
homes because they put all their money into like into bodybuilding drugs, into bodybuilding food, into everything bodybuilding, and it ruins lots of relationships. There's actually if you know the actor from America, the black actor Jonathan Majors.
Right.
I don't know if you know. He's with
I know
Megan
Jonathan Majors.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he just made a movie called Magazine Dreams, and it's actually a movie about bodybuilding. And it shows you how seriously messed up it could be if you go the wrong path. And it shows you, like when I watched it, it reminded me of my life so much. Like he devoted his whole entire life to the point that he got sick from the drugs and everything. And like the movie's such a drama, how his life falls apart. But that's not the story for every single person, but it's
I was
only like
going to
maybe,
say so.
yeah, 10% of people that do bodybuilding, like serious competitions. I've done 10 shows. I just did my 10th one recently, right? If you could balance it with your life, you could good. But most people sacrifice everything, relationships, marriages, their family, their health,
For a
every
career.
business, making money, having a future for that plastic trophy that gives you a first place. Like that's how it is. And that's kind of what I did for the longest time. And like I kind of learned from that, and she's given me hope too. Like she pushed me because I took about 3 years or more off from competing because I
Yes.
kind of wanted to stop that. And she was the one that pushed me to do the Mr. Mombasa, the Mr. 001 like 2 weeks ago because I'm in a different headspace now. I don't let bodybuilding like take over my whole entire life. Like,
Yeah.
you get angry if you were 10 minutes late on a meal. You get angry if you didn't make it to the gym one day. You start screaming. You be like crazy. You could lose your mind. And that's why that Jonathan Majors movie, Magazine Dreams, is an amazing portrayal of the negative side of bodybuilding, which isn't
Of the
everybody.
And
bodybuilder.
the,
I'm
good,
gonna check
great
that out.
question. And the only thing I was asking, and I was thinking for 16 years, there are very few reasons why you would be in a marriage for 16 years and not have a child. Vasectomy is one, and I don't want to officially ask if that is the case, but if your career really meant that you had to keep kids away, then wow,
Yeah, that's what
congratulations.
but there are some of the top in the world. Like there's a guy named Ronnie Coleman. You might have heard of him from Texas, from Arlington, Texas. There's a gym called Metroflex in Arlington, Texas. And Ronnie Coleman had 8 children. Like there's a lot of Mr. Olympias, the best in the world. They actually have tons of kids and they were great parents. It's just that that's only like a certain percentage, like 5-10%.
Yeah.
Everybody else will sacrifice everything just to people have died. So many people I've known have died from the drug amounts. Like the too much drugs, the steroids, everything is too massive. It's
Yeah,
too
yeah.
massive.
Oh yeah,
And
that's
that's
another
Yeah,
thing.
and they
another
die.
thing
Different
too
thing.
that I was hoping. Although in Kenya I don't know about the drug whatever being tested or for whatever, but that was another thing that I was actually focusing on the criminal background. But again, you guys, if you're okay with that, hey, we are just here to learn.
What about
No,
go get it? Let me go back to you. You also married for. I mean, go get it. Your story. Your story is so much similar like Mark's and Shiro's story.
I'm still married, so I don't know if there is an otherwise 16 years plus.
But I'm saying like the whole process of how everything started. It's like
Yes,
just you can see similarities in your
a
marriage
lot,
a lot,
a
and
lot. I don't know, Mark, if
you're
you've ever
asking.
been in the military. No?
No
Okay.
military, and I didn't even do sports. I did tricks on like rollerblades, skateboards. I did all these kind of like that are
Dangerous.
not popular here.
I think Mark, I mentioned that to you when we were having that. We spoke about the military, by the way. I think in our first interview, and I was telling you that my ex-wife was in the military. She's a vet. She's officially a vet.
Yeah.
But my ex-wife is Kenyan, born Kenyan. Father is a pastor. Everything we share, everything, all the similarities. You know, we
A
come from the
lot
same
of
tribe.
similarities.
We are Kikuyus and all that stuff. And then at one point you think, okay, you think like you have all these things are similar, and you think, wow, we're gonna have like the best marriage in the world, and it just ends up being the exact opposite. So those people who believe that if you marry people from the same culture, that's the only guarantee of how it's gonna work. It's not like that. You can marry a Mzungu and have a very successful marriage. You can marry an African as an African and have a miserable marriage. I mean, you just have to look at this TikTok right now. The so-called TikTokers who come here and they just displaying what's going on inside their homes, and it's fucked up. So it's a myth. Marriage is personal. Marriage is about two people. It's about how do you manage that relationship. It has nothing to do with culture. Let no one ever lie to you. Let no one ever lie to you that marriage has to do with culture. Fuck that. It's about you two.
Yeah.
You could be from fucking China, and the other person is from South Africa, Kenya, Uganda. It's about those two people. It's about you two. Listen, let me give you an example. And we can go with statistics. I'm sure we have a very high percentage of Kenyans who are watching this live right now.
Yeah.
Oh, let me ask you a question. How your marriage is going? How many single mothers are here? How many people have been dumped? You know what I mean? Like, so it's not about culture. It's about the people. And that is the one thing that I will forever share. It's you who decide how we're going to run this relationship. And, but again, I repeat, Mark, man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we actually made this happen. You know what I mean? Because we've been having a lot of, VoTV, we are loaded with cases, and we have a lot of cases going on here. But I'm glad that we were able to have this interview happen before the end of the year. This is like the perfect way to end the end of the year. And for us, VoTV family, and Go Getter, you and you all my witnesses, we've had a very heavy December here at VoTV, dealing with death cases, having to rescue people like Rhoda and all this stuff. But this podcast today gave us some room to breathe. Faith Funga Macho, just relax, chill. It's not that bad. Just relax, okay? If you go like this, no to just relax. No, just chill. Just fucking chill. Just fucking chill. Listen, take a pen and learn, okay? Everything is not about drama. You can chill and relax. I bring you on the high chair so that you can learn. I'm teaching you. As my DP, you have to learn. Because now, if you go, if I take you, if you go for lunch with Shiro and Mark, I ain't gonna be there. Who's gonna talk? Who's gonna talk for you? Huh?
Me.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So I don't want to get some phone calls from some hotels that we have someone who's misbehaving here.
Mark, are you both in Nairobi or
Yes, we're both in
in
Nairobi.
Nairobi? And that's
Nice.
your Shagzy Kikuyu Wanjiru? No?
Like my mom's.
Oh,
My
you
mom
don't
lives in
have Shags.
Nairobi.
I'm talking about Shago ni wapi?
Ushago sasa labda Kiambu. Yes.
Oh, ni Kiambu. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Kiambu. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Mark, quick question on the dual citizenship. I know our DJT has voiced that you either have to choose one.
Well, I heard that what I've heard is that was just a proposal by a Colombian politician. I heard that that's not actually going through.
Oh, good. Because I'm also in the same shoe. If that was to happen and you
Wow.
wanted to live in Kenya and there is no longer dual citizenship, I'm torn between what I could choose. And I know a lot of us here are torn between what they
Well, that's
could choose.
scary.
Wow.
That's scary because we do have talks of we would like to see her if we could get her into the country, into America. She would like to be there again.
Right.
But what happened, we had like some issues with her name changes in her passport.
Yeah.
And that kind of forced me to be more leaning towards Kenyan life.
Yeah.
But we still would like to see her in America, you know? Plus, I have my mom there, like you said. But I've been here already almost 3 months now. I have a 5-year visa here to Kenya now.
Right.
So I can't see it actually going through. And I feel like if it does go through, it's gonna change when he leaves office.
Yeah. Right.
That thing
Without even
also,
mentioning
if
his
it
name.
goes through,
I
there is
agree.
no automatic citizenship for your spouse.
Right.
Yeah, I mean that's what I know is everybody I've ever seen talk about that is telling me it's not gonna go through. It's too anti Constitution. Like you have to like do amendments to the Constitution. But the thing is, with ICE and all the other people that are deporting people, he's pretty out of control. He's going against the Constitution to some degree. So he's arresting people off the street just because they're Hispanic. And then he's throwing them out back on the street when they find out that they're citizens. So they illegally detained them.
Or even not citizens, asylums who are physically allowed to be in the country.
Everybody. He's doing a lot of stuff that's against the Constitution. So it's kind of like scary.
Can I give you my advice? Look, you have now you have like a 5-year visa for Kenya, right?
Yes.
You're an American citizen, right?
Yes.
Shiro is has Kenyan citizenship. And never ever give up your American citizenship at any point, regardless of how you're gonna settle. If anyone who's watching here, like even listen, I've been a German citizen for 27 years. Okay, I will never ever give up my German passport. Never, ever. Always pick the most powerful passport that you know. Like if I wake up in the morning, I want to be in Japan. Fuck that. I'm at the airport. I'm off. I'm gone. I don't have to start applying for visas and all these shenanigans. Always pick the most powerful passport, and that's just an advice. Because I remember at the time for us go-getter in Germany, when I got to Germany, and that was in the 90s, I remember it was so easy to get a citizenship. They actually sent me my passport in my mail. They sent me a request. Do you want to be a German citizen? Try doing that now. People who neglected, they were like, oh, I want to keep my Kenyan passport. I want to keep my Kenyan ID. Blah, blah, blah. Trust you me, they've been crying for 15 years. Now they can't have any access to them. So my advice is always keep the most powerful passport.
Absolutely. We were having this discussion a few days ago.
Good topic, man. Man. Shout out to our MVP today. Go get her as our MVP today, man. She's nailing it. She's killing it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's come to the dowry.
Let me actually just do a quick commercial break. Steve Mosquito, whatever the fuck you call yourself, okay? You've been the loudest person in that comment section since Eli Vianza. And I know I can say some things that you will not understand. Do me one favor, just shut the fuck up and just watch this live. And you know that I'm the kind of person that you cannot tell shit. This platform has helped you more than anybody else. You hear me? Should I translate? Steve Mosquito, you there? That's why I was calling you up here so I can come here and shred you. This platform umesaidiwa. This platform has helped you more than anybody else. So when I see you, that you've been running your mouth the whole life. I was just waiting for your moment. So shut the fuck up, okay? And just watch. Are we together? Are we clear? Sasa nimwambie nini na Kikamba? Okay, sawa. Hi.
And I'm glad you don't mute people so they can watch.
No, I don't. This is democracy. This is democracy. Huh? That's why sijana mpaka tepati ati maka hizi tuma lao hapa na wewe ukuja hapo ulikuwa na slippers. Huh?
Nataka nikuja tuzome kidogo. Unajua
So chill.
jinsi watu wana nini passport na nini?
Oh, Faye. Okay. Faye. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Faye, once you meet Mark and Shiro, Mark will do a passport test for you, American passport test with you. Igirivi.
Hallelujah. I think candy. Yeah.
What did you think it? What did you think it? What did you think it?
Mutu pardon go apply passport go DVD dure paper from Dukuru.
Yes. And if you wanna go get her and they ask you where you wanna go, what you gonna say? If they ask you, ma'am, where you wanna go to America, what you gonna say?
Texas. Right? Amesema kwa Texas viato. Jana alikuwa anasema kwa Texas Dallas na ni uongo, Dallas ni Embu. Texas viato.
Ukisema hivyo utarudishwa hapo hapo.
Ha?
Ukisema hivyo tu umesema, you will not go through the counters.
Niseme wapi? Texas peke yake.
Dallas, Texas.
Repeat.
Okay.
Rudia. Utasema wapi?
Dallas.
Yes, which one comes first? Gani inakuja mwanzo?
Texas. Yeah.
No,
Dallas comes first. Dallas, Texas. Dallas is Dallas is the city, Texas is the state. So Dallas, Texas. One more time.
Dallas, Texas.
Yes.
The good thing I like about what we've had today, at the beginning we're just like, we're gonna come here with Shiro and Mark and just chop it up and let them tell their love story. But this has been like I felt after Go-Getter got here and the questions she was asking, it quickly turned into a marriage class.
True.
Yeah. And we have not even come to the dowry part.
Oh.
Of which is
because that is
we're gonna wait for them
beast.
to handle the dowry, then we come and we talk about it. Because
Yes.
he hasn't done the dowry yet.
I did the introduction. I'm already
The introduction.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Before the
I think it's like the
Ross-
same.
I hope I will be in Kenya. Will it be in Kenya or US?
It will be in Kenya.
Everything is happening in Kenya.
The whole family's here.
Uvo, we
Yeah.
must go. Vo TV, we must attend.
Hey,
Yeah, you're welcome.
this.
Can you imagine that? You guys coming to Kenya for our wedding in Rarasio?
Man, that would be epic. That would be epic.
Yeah.
But I just like the fact that, and now I can even like just, Shiro's dad is a pastor and she comes from a very, a Christian family background. Mark, they're gonna walk you through the whole entire process. They're gonna make sure that you go through the whole entire process. And I like that for you because all these women you are seeing here, you see Kinawangoi is here, they got men, they got children, they didn't even do 1% of what you did. Let me tell you how it happened. It was a quick link up on TikTok, and it all started with "Hi, Kamama." That's how it started. Next thing, whoever it is was at the man's place. Then next thing, it's 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Now they kind of married. And before you know, it's 4 kids. It's 4 babies. Some haven't even introduced their boyfriends to their parents. And you're here on this life.
Some it's even 10 years still.
Go get her. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah, here.
Yes.
Yeah, here.
I wish Judy Besh could come up here because I told her to prepare a few questions.
Where's she at? Is she at work?
Judy, and I don't know how much time they have. Judy.
No, we got about yeah, for the segment is and by the way, this live stream, by the way, will be Vote TV. We have YouTube, we have Facebook. We give the people the opportunity to watch this story. This is something which is Mark came here the first time before he went to Kenya. Now that he is in Kenya, he texted me. He was like, "Yo, bro, let's hop on live. I'm here with my wife." I was like, "Oh, Joe, really?" I was actually prepared. I had another segment ready, but when you say that, that's why I told you come first, because if I pick another case, then we ain't gonna have any time. So I'm glad that we made this the main segment. You know what I mean? Like your story.
Yeah, thank you.
And yo, bro, I got nothing.
Asante sana.
Oh, Asante Sana. That's right. Asante Sana. Yeah. I told listen. Last time I told you Swahili is easy, bro. Swahili is easy.
Some words.
Easy.
Like a Gari 50.
Yeah, Gari 50. Gari go 50. You know, and then the thing is like, like in Nairobi we talk Sheng, so it's like slang. It's not like the deep Swahili. So that's gonna be easy for you. Guys, one more time to Apigie Mark Nashiro Makofi. Thank you, our main guest today. Thank you. You guys are fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Flag it. Cool it. Let's get it.
Tumetoka nikiwa nawe sitembei na kuwa tu kipepea na pepea juu ya mapenzi unayonipa nikiwa nawe sitembei na kuwa tu kipepea na pepea juu ya mapenzi unayonipa nataka leo nitangaze niseme kama si wewe sitaki mwingine na wabaya wabaki wateme ni uchawi maisha ni roga mapenzi unayonipa hakuna mwingine ashawainipa kama si wewe sitaki mwingine kama si wewe sitaki mwingine sitakutesa ili unililie nitakutunza ili unizali kama samaki sirudi nyuma nikiwa nawe sirudi nyuma nikiwa nawe sitembei na kuwa tu kipepeo na pepea
Let's go.
ya mapenzi unayonipa nikiwa nawe sitembei na kuwa tu kipepeo na pepea juu ya mapenzi unayonipa maombi niyoomba yamefika niliyemwomba Mola amenipa.
And by the way, Happy New Year, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Maombi niliomba yakafika, niliyemwomba Mola amenipa. Nitamfuata kama kivuli kokote aendako. Sitakutesa ili unililie, nitakutunza ili unizalie. Kama samaki sirudi nyuma, nikiwa nawe sirudi nyuma. Nikiwa nawe sitembei, na kuwa tu kipepeo. Na pepea juu ya mapenzi unayonipa. Nikiwa nawe sitembei, na kuwa tu kipepeo. Na pepea juu ya mapenzi unayonipa. Tazama kule tumetoka. Tazama kule.
Mark, you came a long way, bro. You came a long way, bro.
Yes.
Kule tumetoka. Tazama kule tumetoka. Kule tumetoka. Kule
That's a Vote TV Live podcast. This is real. Go get it. This is real. This is real. This is real. It's not fake. It's real. I'm so proud of you today, man. Fucking amazing.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Amen. Stop calling, guys. What wagafu wameanza kupiga simu. Stop calling. What wagafu mko hapa Lebanon? I see you calling. Stop calling me. No way.
I vape,
Leo
but
kuna
I don't
girl.
like
Leo
meat,
ni
you
mapenzi,
know?
guys.
I only do when my friends do it, or on the weekend.
Leo ni mapenzi. Today is a love podcast. One more, let's get it. Muzuka. Come here, Muzuka, man. Come on, man. Let's celebrate this podcast, man. Hey. Hey. Shawa, wait. Hey. Hey. He just screamed from Chicago, bro. Tell me.
Yeah.
Hey. Thank you. Lee, thank you. Thank you for the hand. Thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you. Clap it. Let's get it. This is the best loud podcast on TikTok because it's real. This is not fake. This ain't fake. This ain't the fake dating platforms you got. This is real. Welcome to Vote TV, bro. Come on, man. Hey. Clock it. Then I see you think you clock it. Clock it. That goes out to Martin Shield today. Our couple of the year. Respect, bro. Respect. I'm happy to talk that.
Thank you, I appreciate you.
For you.
Thank you, bro.